Live from Studio A, it's Canadian Drone Hub.
I didn't get my notice yet.
Did you guys have lots of fun this weekend?
Not much. Didn't fly at all. Weather was crappy.
Yeah, it's pouring rain here today.
I see in Ontario someplace supposed to get up to 50 centimeters of snow today.
We're at 12 degrees though.
Yeah.
It's warm here today.
We're about the same thing here now.
It's supposed to get up to 15 degrees today. I'll take it.
And not very many people doing live streams this morning.
No, Monday's not the most popular day, I guess, eh?
Oh. Okay, I hope this stream goes good. There we go. We're all set up. I'll hit my own like button. I'm not shy. There you go.
Just so JDS can't say first.
He'll still argue it, that's for sure.
I know.
Shots.
Good morning, Drone Shots. I'm just trolling him.
Dang, Kim went to bed early last night, man.
Yeah, what time?
11 o'clock, I think.
Oh, wow.
That's freaking early. Oh, just got a notification I'm on live. There you go. Hey, Carpenter Rick.
Good morning, Carpenter Rick. I've been staying up till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to shift my schedule just a little bit so I can step a bit later, you know?
Yeah.
No, JDS, you look up that chat, my friend. I think you'll find somebody else was first. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
We got the winds here and the rain and everything too. It's going to be a bad day today, guys.
Yeah.
The wind's supposed to hit up to 100 kilometers to 120 kilometers an hour here.
Drone Shots, I think you were first. Yeah, I'm looking back now, apparently.
Hey, Pond and More, how you doing?
Good morning, Pond.
I even beat Roger. Yeah, so I just got back from shopping, everybody. There, it's lucky I was fourth in line there, so it's not so bad. You know, it's supposed to be early in the morning for people for 65 and up, you know, 1 hour in the morning. Especially for
young people again?
I saw young people going, well, I'm here for my parents. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we went for a nice drive yesterday. It was pretty quiet on the roads, as you probably expect. But
yeah.
But, you know, I was actually a bit worried because you're actually not even supposed to be out driving around doing anything now unless you're specifically going to get groceries or whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Carpenter, it all depends what time. I went there at, I got in line at 20 past 7 this morning. I had my coffee, my Tim Hortons coffee, and I was standing in line drinking my coffee.
Crazy. Do you remember back in, like, you know, the 80s and 90s, we always heard about the Russians standing in food lines and all that stuff. Remember that?
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah. Drone came in 302. Oh, nice, Pond and More.
Did you just get a new drone, Pond?
I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to put a toggle beside everybody's name. I don't know if you're going to see it or not. Okay. You see the time beside your name?
Yep.
9:05? Okay.
Yep.
because I'm doing that because I have a little bit of problems with the super chats and the AdSense.
Ah, so this just gives more data if you have a problem later?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what you could also do too is when you get a super chat, you could take a screenshot.
Yeah, well, that's it. But
as evidence.
What happens, you got to take a screenshot.
Yeah.
And you got to take a screenshot of your super chat where it shows where you got your super chat on the other page. So
they don't make it easy.
Like you give it $20 and then you give another 20 2 minutes later. You know, they got to know what time exactly.
Wow. Yeah. People are flooding in. Good morning, guys.
No.
So did you guys get out flying this weekend? Yeah, we got rain here, Carpenter Rick. It's nice though. It's about 12 degrees Celsius, so at least it's not freezing. What's up, Gary? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Washington County? How you doing? Oh, that's a bummer, man.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. My son, he says, do you need anything at Carnival's? Yep, 3 packs of steak. I'm going to have enough in my freezer. Carpenter Rick, it's 2 Celsius here now. Right now here, I don't believe it, but I'll check the other page there. Well, it's doing 11 Celsius. It's pouring rain right now. And the wind's already at 9 miles an hour. They're going to go up higher than that. 52 Fahrenheit. Hey, Jerome Poole. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Hadley.
Dan, how you doing? Wow, 30-mile-per-hour winds all weekend. That's brutal.
Yeah, that's where we're going to be. We're going to be getting more than that here today. Hey, Brent Ariels. 13 Celsius already over there, Brent. And in some parts of Ontario, they're calling for 50 centimeters of snow.
Hey.
Matthew, good morning. Good morning. Washington County News, how you doing? Nice to see you. Sorry if I missed your names, guys. I was on the phone with my son. Parish Junction Hobbies. There's somebody here that place. Yeah, just relaxing, yeah.
Well, that's good to hear, Matthew.
Those Nitro Nectar batteries from Newbie Drone are awesome. 1S. Free delivery in Ontario. Oh, not bad. Brent, they're calling for flooding down there. Oh. You know, besides all this crap that's going on, people still have to deal with floods and tornadoes and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I read somewhere on MSN a while ago that people that were infected with the virus and were supposedly okay, they got it again.
That's really stunning. Wow.
Where did I read that? I'm going to try and find the article.
Well, let's hope that's rare.
Where's that article?
Good morning, Bill. What's up? Oh, Carbon Rick says that's happening in Taiwan. I hadn't heard that yet. Wow. But then I've been staying away from the news because it seems like it's all the same shit just over and over and over. So yeah. I hadn't heard anything new in a while.
That's happening in Taiwan. Okay, Carpenter. I couldn't find the article. Yeah. Okay. You read it yesterday.
Hadley, they removed that feature where you can click on the person and go to their channel.
Yeah.
Sorry YouTube, about that. It's gone. Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube took it away.
YouTube giveth and YouTube taketh away.
South Korea also. Wow.
Jesus Christ. As if catching it once was bad enough, right? Let's do this twice. Goodness gracious.
Well, it makes about 3 days now, Hadley. Justin, yeah, 3 or 4 days. We were all surprised too that they did that. Well, apparently they talked about it 4 or 5 months ago on YouTube, but who pays attention to YouTube? Yeah, I don't read their news coming out.
Not me.
Hey, Bill, how you doing this morning? Newfound Drone Productions.
I'm watching a guy plow his driveway with a 3D printed, radio controlled. You got to see this. This is amazing.
A snowblower or
yeah.
I've seen that one.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Remote controlled.
Not bad at all.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Can you imagine how many batteries it's gonna take?
Yeah, you're right. I bet you that would burn them up.
Put a truck battery on it with a long wire.
It's kind of like the Roomba for your driveway.
You get 10 emails a day from YouTube? Wow.
Ouch. Ouch.
Hey, John. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
What's up, Mr. D? How you doing?
Hanging in there. How about you?
Pretty much the same.
Yep, I got stopped. I got stopped at this AM. The natives here have blocked no locals. No one can go through the west side unless you drive or license registered here. Oh, crap.
Oh, boy. Is he in Canada?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the only place where the natives can block off Canada.
Wow.
They're the ones take control of Canada when they want.
Wow. Interesting.
John Coopy, good morning, good morning.
Hey,
yeah,
up,
25
John?
Big dudes. You know, that's...
Big Indian dudes?
Yeah. You know, that's where I say it. That I got an expression for that. I call them FBIs.
I know what that. Yeah,
okay. That's what I call them.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
How you doing this morning, John Coopy? And everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you all so much. Much appreciated. That's exactly it, Roger. Yeah, there you go, Carpenter Rick.
Good times.
I was dying to get my bloody camera set up, but yesterday was too freaking bad. The weather was bad, and today, that's a whiteout. It's a write-off for today.
So we're getting hit hard here today. We have like this crazy storm. Remember on, was it Friday night or Saturday? Andrew was here and everything in the news. I was vaguely listening to the news, and they said the wind's going to come from a different direction.
Yeah.
And
You got to watch out for your trees.
As long as I've been here, we've never had wind out of the southeast.
Yeah.
And it's blowing straight at the building. Normally it comes from the side or behind the building. Literally. Yeah. Unless we have some kind of funky storm going on.
Yeah.
But this is a wind that is coming out of like the direction of the airport.
Yeah.
And it's hitting the doors, and it's the first time the doors ever started doing this, and they start to shake. I'm going to video it if it does it again.
Yeah.
The wind blows so hard, they start to shake, and it starts to get worse and worse and worse and worse till the wind stops. It comes in from the sides. But it's strange. We'll see what happens. It's just starting to pick up now, but it's been pouring for hours.
Well, that's what was a week ago. We got the winds from the east, and that was very rare we get those. And it was blowing all the front of the house.
Yeah.
That was very rare you get winds like that here. Right back, guys. I got to blow my nose, all right? I'll leave you with Missy.
I'm imagining a trumpet sounding right now.
So one of my guys is out with something. I know his daughter's been tested and everything because the whole family was sick. Supposedly don't have the virus, but they have a cold. So he's self-quarantining himself for 14 days.
Well, it is flu season right now anyway.
Yep, it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
No tornadoes here. Let's hope not anyways. We have had some in the past, which is another rarity in New England. Because of the mountains, you usually don't get tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
We have valleys and stuff, but we'll see. There's no warnings yet, but there's huge high wind warnings everywhere. Even in my car, it came up on the map.
Really?
Yeah. I could go see. Every time I started, it seems to come up on the center of the navigation screen. Says high wind warning. Never seen that on any of your cars?
Hey, Fatima Rogers, good morning.
Neither have I until this one.
I don't have a car that measures wind.
No, it's in the mapping program that's in the car. It's,
okay.
It comes because it gets storm updates and everything with the navigation.
Yeah.
And it shows it on the screen.
Hey, Jack Sparky, good morning. Yeah, guys, I didn't go on early this morning because I went shopping this morning instead.
You notice, John, he didn't bring his co-host as Tim Hortons. Did you get your coffee? Did you get your coffee? I didn't get my coffee, man.
I bought another big can of coffee though today.
Yeah, he's stocking up.
Yeah. And I was gonna buy the dark roast one, but I don't think Kim will like that.
Well,
that's all I drink.
It with all that cream and everything and sugar and stuff in it, don't you? Or do you guys drink
No, I just put I put milk and half a teaspoon of sugar.
Yeah. You might have to put a little more in the dark roast to get your flavor that you like. But I drink them all black, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I drink that's President's Choice West African dark roast. It's really good.
Oh, yeah.
I've been drinking it for years.
Hey, Johnson Ibass, good morning. Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Johnson?
3 cream, 3 sugar. Oh, ugh, that's sweet, man. I can't drink that. I used to take 3 sugar a long time ago.
Yeah, same here. But I ditched the sugar a couple of years ago, and I like it better that way now.
I'm down to half a sugar now, so.
For literally 30 years, I've been drinking coffee black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to switch just for the calorie reduction. You know what I mean? I think it's healthier, but I can't stand the taste of coffee without it. And I love my coffee. Like I would die without coffee.
I had done it out of just because, one day I didn't have sugar and cream and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
I started drinking it black, and next thing you know, I just drank it black.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll try it again.
Yeah. If I missed anybody in the chat, saying hello to them. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Hey, good morning, Phantom Hodges. What's up, bud?
Try to type to everybody in the chat so it's more personal, but.
Speaking of coffee, I'm going to get a refill. I'll be right back.
Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out, guys. And thank you all so much for being here this morning. I would say check out everybody's channels, but it's impossible now. Now as you copy and paste their name and put it in YouTube. Then
you know what I do is I copy their name and put it in YouTube, just like you're saying. But,
okay.
Let me try it.
Barbecue Rick says I'm 6'3" and 175 pounds. I could use extra calories. Okay.
Yeah, you could. So yeah, it brings them up that way, but some of them you wind up getting a few different people. I just did Matthews, and I think I am.
John Coop says black coffee is supposed to be super acidic on the teeth. Acidic.
Yeah. Well, black coffee is, even with cream and sugar in it, it is.
And it's the one and only Andrew. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh God. Why am I in trouble? Or?
Yeah, you can't go, but yeah, the three dots next to the names. No.
How are you today, guys?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
That's good.
Enjoying the nice weather. Standing in line at Super Carnival this morning at 7:20.
I don't know if your weather looks like mine, but it was not a good day for standing in line.
Well, we're lucky. They got a big tent right beside the door.
Oh, okay.
But that's where they usually put their baskets.
Okay.
But
Alright.
they cleared it out for people to stand there.
Well, that's good then. I'm glad to hear.
But still, it wasn't long enough. The freaking lineup was long again. Also, okay, I got there fourth. I'm okay.
Okay, well, that's good then. That was very good. Oh, crazy. Sorry, still waking
Hey,
up.
Paul, how you doing?
Well, I was kind of waiting for a little while to come in. I had to feed me. I had to let her out. I had to do this, do that, get the trash out to the curb. My trash day's on Monday morning. It just, life goes on no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
Paul?
Did you take your meds, Paul? Monday. It's Monday.
Yeah, I think I did.
Monday.
Because what I did is I refilled them all, so I can't just look at them and tell.
Okay. Corey Manuel's in the house.
Jack Sparky. John DiNardo is here and happy, excited.
I'm happy.
Well, how's the weather?
happy, but
You got some
I
storms.
try to always be happy.
John, you got some storms headed your way on the East Coast, don't you?
Oh yeah, we're in it. I was just commenting because I had never, when Andrew was in and everything, I think it was Saturday. And the weather guy, I'm watching you guys, and the weather guy, I have it on low enough to hear him, and he says it's going to be a rare event because the wind's coming such and such, and it's going to blow on the trees the opposite way, and blah blah blah. Guess he's right, because it's coming out of the southeast across the parking lot, which it really never does, but it's doing something weird with the doors. If it does it again, the wind's going to be just right. And the doors seal real well, our big overhead doors. There's big lip seals down the side, and the wind usually blows and they rattle a little bit when it comes over the building, and it gives it like a backwash. Well, it's coming straight in towards the building, which it usually never does. So it's pushing the doors back to push those rubber seals on the side and make them start like that. And the front door swings open. And then it all closes. And if you open up a door the door opens in the front, rips open. Luckily there's a chain on it. So I'll have to video that.
Crazy.
It is
morning,
crazy.
Paul and Andrew, how you guys doing?
Good in yourself, Hugh.
Yeah, not too bad. It's Monday.
Not too bad. Well, that's a good answer. That's a fair answer for a Monday. Now, how are you doing, Paul?
I had supper last night. I went on those guys. I commented, and did I go on yours last night, Andrew? I can't remember.
We didn't go on.
Oh, I didn't go on. Okay.
Nah.
So I did. No, that's why I can't remember. I went to lay down around 6 o'clock, and I got up at 11.
Okay.
I stayed up till 1:30, and then I went back to bed and got up at 6.
But that's not too bad then. If it was, I thought you were going to be stuck like half the night up. So
No.
Oh my God, I watched the ending of Ozark season 3 last night. Bam! Mind-blowing ending. That's all I'm going to say.
I haven't watched that in a while. I was into it at the beginning and then I just faded away, but it's not that I didn't like it. I just, things, came up and I just stopped watching it.
So good.
The cleaning crew are here cleaning the whole plant. So I'm on break for 4 hours.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Jack Sparky. Yeah, I just forgot what I was going to say, for God's sake. Ding, ding.
What do you do, Jack Spark? What's Jack Sparky do? Does anyone know? He says there's people in
I don't know.
cleaning the whole plant. He's not an Amazon worker or something.
Oh, yeah. What I wanted to say, everybody was telling me, because remember I was looking at Picard, that series?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till you see the ending. Wait till you see the ending.
And?
It sucked?
You didn't like it?
Kid had to wake me up.
Huh.
Come on. I thought that was pretty good.
I tried to watch that yesterday, but I got to subscribe to CBS 3 or whatever. It doesn't come with the Prime, and it's not on Netflix. And it's like, you know what? I got enough subscriptions to
It could have been a lot better, a lot more action.
There's another one, too, that you guys talk about every now that's based on Star Trek.
Discovery.
That's kind of come out there. The other series.
I think I started watching that last night, and that's with what the heck's his name is, the captain? I forget. I came across it on Netflix.
Oh, Isaac something or other.
Hey, Mr. Crawley, how you doing this morning?
He's played in. I can't remember what movies he's played in, but his face is familiar.
I'm an electrician.
Yeah.
Isn't he the guy from NCIS?
Oh, okay.
No, he's a British guy, the guy that plays the captain.
He is?
Isaac something. Yeah, hold on, I'll pull it up.
Okay, Jack
Maybe
Sparky
I started
works
watching
in
the wrong one. So it's
Jack
Star
Sparky
Trek.
works in an aluminum factory making cans.
Ah,
He's an electrician down there.
I need to find a drip pan made out of aluminum. I'm going to go to for a grill. They don't sell the replacement drip thing underneath, and that's the whole bottom of this Dynaglow grill that we bought. It's just some cheap grill, but for now I put something under there so I won't catch everything on fire. That's what happened. You know how those grills have drip pans underneath that catch everything?
Yeah.
Well, this one, it's the actual bottom of the
Barbecue.
grill. So without that in there, there's nothing in between the tank and all that. And that's what happened. A big piece of rust, it broke.
Okay.
And it spit out the side. I thought it was because of me, but now I checked everything out after putting all the fire out the other day and everything. It's because that thing rotted out and it fell down and went across. The wind blew it across onto the lawn. It wasn't the tinfoil I got blown over there. It was the tinfoil blowing off with the crap from underneath that was on fire and lit all the grease on fire. So I fixed that yesterday and I used it. Let me look at this link.
So everybody, next time everybody goes for a barbecue at John's place, don't forget to call in the fire department first.
Oh no, we
I'm on
have
standby.
Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, that's not the one I started watching. I've seen that. I think I've seen all.
And what the
I'm
heck
not
did
sure.
you
I'm gonna
watch?
have to check that out.
Okay.
Discovery.
So what's on your schedule today there, Andrew?
Not sure yet. I got to figure that out.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure. I'm playing everything by ear, I think, lately.
Well, here's for sure. We can't do nothing outdoors, and
Well, we didn't, like I say, we weren't thinking of going on, and then afterwards we got, it's like it's Easter. Let's just
take a break.
take a
Yeah.
break. Yeah, and that's
I
what.
like to do that, but my manager's always on my back.
Yeah, you know.
Now, Roger, let me tell you, your fans expect you to be on. How's that, Paul? Good impression?
And they do.
Oh,
I get notifications left and right. Where is Roger?
Then I get phone calls. Then I get text messages too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we need Roger. It's kind of like if the Pope decided to take a week's vacation and leaves, you know?
True. Yes, it throws the whole world on a kill.
Yeah, exactly.
strike at the Vatican.
Hey, North of 54. Good morning.
How are you? I asked you how you were this morning, Paul, but then I realized you weren't sitting at your chair, so I'll try it now that you're here and see how it works. How are you this morning?
Hey, well, just been busy getting ready. We're supposed to get starting about noonish, 55 to 60 mile an hour winds.
Oh, nice.
That's what we're supposed to be getting here.
Lovely.
So they're sending all kinds of electrical companies are sending trucks and crews this way in anticipation that we could have 100 to 200,000 power outages.
That's exactly what they're saying here. Because the wind's coming from some strange. Let me. Oh, it's my mother. Now I'm in trouble.
That's John's manager.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Actually, Paul.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember last week I was saying about your channel. When Xeni was on, we said, it would help. We'd try to get your channel fixed up for you. And I couldn't sleep last night. So actually you started becoming my pet project. I was up. It's not done yet, but I can give you a little idea of what I was looking at when I kind of went over your channel for a while. We tried some different ideas and stuff like that. We started working on some different things. So we can talk.
I kind of half thought they're over in the corner there. You were going to put that picture of me in the boat.
No. But we just started playing around with some ideas and stuff like that, working around and trying different thumbnails, different concoctions and stuff like that. So we are thinking about you. And Xenia is starting to research all your tags for your channel and stuff like that and everything. So
very nice, Andrew.
Well, that's nice of you. You guys don't need to do that. I'm just not that important.
Yeah. You know what? You actually got some amazing footage, and it's not just like I said. You've done so much for everybody that's in this. The list goes on and on and on. So yeah, you become our pet project. So, and then we'll walk you through step by step. Like once we settle and we talk to you and everything else, and just start putting it all in together. So we'll help you out all that way through. So because you got some amazing work on there.
Well, I try. It's just, it's like, I'm sure that everybody that's a creator goes through the thing. It's like, I do it because I love it, not necessarily because anybody else will love it.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's times when you think, well, nobody really gives a damn,
I know, but
that's new.
I do. I think it's amazing. I do think so. Like I really got a new appreciation
Rodney.
of your work last night looking through it, to be honest. I know, but hey, Rodney.
Morning, Rodney.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, John. Hey, Roger. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Rodney, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Are you getting the weather too over there, or?
Yeah, we're getting some rain. Actually, it's quit raining now, but we're not getting any high winds though.
Yeah, we're supposed to be all over the place. Rodney, I got that. I know you had chimed in there when I was playing with it that Friday or Saturday when me and Paul were messing around, and I wound up reloading my whole controller, which is easy.
Sounds like a big I remember you said you got it working.
Yep, and I didn't even have to install Google, nothing, right? I just went right after that program. I reflashed it. There must have been a glitch in my software on the controller that was preventing all that stuff from working. So when I refreshed it, and I typed in all that stuff just the way that AGL there had said and you had said, son of a gun if it doesn't go right on. And I don't even need Google now or anything, so I don't have to put in all that bloatware or anything. So I'm glad I did that.
Good deal.
So if the weather ever changes, which it should, I'll
Right.
do a live stream.
Hey, Stacy Morgan, long time no see. Hope you're
Yeah.
doing good.
Hey, Stacy, how are you?
Nacho rolling. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing a lot better again. Nacho was very sick there for a while there. He's just getting better.
Oh, hope you're on the road to recovery.
Oh, Paul, Corey Manuel says, Paul, you have 514,261 views. Wow.
Exactly. You know, that video, the one, the USS Billings, you have 25,000 views on that.
Yeah.
That was one thing I noticed about your thumbnails. You have such amazing work. And I just when you do the shots, like I even shot some of your thumbnails last night just to give an idea. Try to bring in those shots and catch your most captivating shot into it and really send it. You know, that's as important as your video is. That's what's going to get people to click on them. So, you know, go through them and just try. You can always go a bit. Don't think of them like 8x10s. Remember that they're small. So whenever you're working on thumbnails, do them for a bit and then zoom them way out to, like on Photoshop, it's around 12.5%, and you'll get an idea of what it's going to look like to make sure people can see all the detail into it enough that it's got an impact into it. So that's I always do that with thumbnails, go back and forth, because what's seen on an 8x10 is not going to be seen in a thumbnail. There's too much detail. It gets lost. You have some great footage, man. Holy God, you are steady as all get out.
Well, there's some things in life I can do steady. I could never get the marriage thing right.
Wow.
Is that the road? Is that a road we really want to go down on?
Rodney, I tried it 3 times and it didn't work.
I've this is my 4th one, so I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah. And now I've just got it. My grade school sweetie is back in town, and she and I are the best of buds. Lenny always keeps an eye on me.
That's awesome. I'm glad you guys got to get back, you know, have each other around and stuff like that.
Yep.
She definitely takes good care of you. She keeps an eye on you.
Yeah, I see right here. That's where she hits me on top of the head like that all the time.
It might be necessary. I think she's mixing kindness with it.
And I don't know why, because I always listen to her.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, right.
Do you now? Yeah. Thank God she's not in here.
Yeah.
Carpenter Rick says, forget that. 2 ex-wives is too many for me.
Yeah.
So what's your plans for today there, Rodney?
Nothing. Well, if it clears out, it's supposed to clear up this afternoon. If it clears out, I'll probably go for another walk. But a couple of things I do need to do is I gotta call a towing service and get my old truck towed to a shop that's going to try and repair it.
Okay.
And then I got to get hold of Social Security and apply for my Social Security.
Okay. Oh, you're not 65 yet.
I'm 66, buddy.
Okay.
I've passed 65.
Uh-huh.
You don't look it. You don't look. I thought you were going back to work in 2 weeks. Or going
Actually, Thursday.
Thursday, sorry.
This Thursday.
Oh.
I bet you're kind of looking forward to that in one way, is that you're not going to be as stir crazy.
Right.
That's convincing.
Well, you know what? I actually needed this vacation anyway.
Just to clear your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what better way to clear your thoughts than to get a quadruple bypass, you know?
Laying there on the bed just thinking, am I doing the right thing? Holy crap.
Hey, maybe you could write a book, Rodney, is Surviving a Quadruple Bypass. What does it mean to you?
Well, the body is good at telling us sometimes to take a rest when we don't listen to it.
Well, you know, I told the young gentleman that works with me, I told him, because he's been talking about, oh yeah, I got to lose some weight, and
Yeah, just do it.
after I had my bypass and I stopped by the the shop where we do our work at, I told him, I said, dude, you're only 25. Now's the time to get your body right.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go through what I just went through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it hasn't been real bad, but it could have been a lot worse. And I was fortunate. I was fortunate because there's no damage to my heart other than the arteries.
Yeah.
So I lucked out.
Mhm.
I lucked out. And there's people in the world that are still suffering from because when they had their bypass surgeries, there was damage to the heart.
Okay. Hey, Brian Garby, good morning. Hope you're doing good. Corey Mano says I got to get fixed mine as well. It's been sitting like for 3 weeks now. The steering is very hard. Drove it for a while. Did get better. 2010 Santa.
Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Morning, Rodney.
1,000 clicks.
Hey, Hugh, how's it going, buddy?
Austin 46 is in the house. Max Air 420. Yeah. I just felt like going taking the drive yesterday afternoon after I got off the internet and didn't go out at all.
Oh no,
No.
just hunkered down for the day.
Yeah. And today's gonna be the same thing. I'm not gonna. Oh, I went out this morning, so that's enough.
Does Kim ever go with you when you go out?
Nope, because we always got to bring the dog with us.
Right.
You know, so Kim's would be sitting in the car with the dog all the time.
I always picture Kim in the back seat with a big hat, like driving Miss Daisy. I figure you go for like a, tell you where to go.
I just, matter of fact, I just ordered a car seat for the dog yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There for a minute, I thought he was going to say car seat for Kim.
Now that I would watch. There's another video I would definitely.
Kim in the back car seat with an iPad doing a live stream.
I'm sorry, by the way, put that in because it always is the only down for these grumpy cup of coffee when I say stuff. So there you go.
It's a car seat. It's a padding you put in the back seat so the dog doesn't get dog hairs and all that. And I got it off of Amazon. Amazon.
My favorite place to shop.
Yeah.
And then some. Yeah, you've helped with his wealth a lot, Jim.
Amazon is like an addiction. It's like a drug.
It's designed
agreed.
Agreed. Addiction. That's the whole business plan behind
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You know,
It is.
the follows the same rules as a casino. Same.
Every time I get on Amazon, I usually drop about a couple of $100,000.
Yep.
This is what I got for a rock seat or for the back seat. She needed that.
I don't know about you guys, but oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
very nice.
I'd sit on that.
You dog.
Like dog spoiled. But I'd rather spoil her like that instead of having to clean my car every time she gets in and out.
Kent, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You still got in here anyway, didn't you?
And guys, that's what I do with my super chat. I buy things for my dog. I spoil her.
Oh, Brent Ariels has one of the Jeeps with the cage in the back.
Phantom Hodges. No, I didn't get the camera up. I got the old one down, but by the time we're going to put the new one up, it was too freaking windy. And it's been like that all the time, and rain. Didn't have time to put the other one up yet.
You know what I'll do? I'll stream from my car and see if that crazy weather map comes up again. I might as well move.
Okay.
I'll go out into the rain. but I'll sign on from my cell phone if it works.
RG
Gotta do
has
something.
no
I'm going
backseat.
stir crazy. All my paperwork's done. Got mechanics are all out, so there's really no work coming in either, so that doesn't matter. But let me go stream from my phone. I'll be back.
Okay. Hey, Brett, did you ever check that truck out for drugs? You bought it from the Canadian Border Patrol. You never know.
My one wheel is heavier than the other. You know what's going on. So.
Oh boy.
See what Max Air said?
Yeah, that's true.
Amazon is like Walmart. You want one thing, you leave
yeah.
spending 100 plus,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Pretty much.
So,
Dennis, good morning.
hey, look, John DiNardo just popped in.
I did.
Uh-oh.
It was full of syrup. Okay, Nacho.
That Windows equivalent to
It's gonna be noisy.
popped up.
That's good, Brent. Yeah, Brett says it was for currency sniffing dog.
So that didn't pick up on the drugs that were in it.
Is that for Kim?
That's a Kim car seat. Yeah. Yep. I can see him in that.
I'm sure that would go over like a lead balloon.
Yeah.
I did that with a truck driver I worked with back when my son was first born. He was quite short, so one day I went and put my son's car seat straight there. Fired it about 30 feet across the yard. You see this thing over, they're up. They're made for an accident. Believe me, I've seen it firsthand. It's kind of funny at all.
Are you going to the bank to show us all the money you're going to take out there, John?
No, I wish, Roger. I'm not a bazillionaire like all you guys on YouTube. I'm just going to show you the
Yeah,
traffic and weather.
yeah, living high in the hog here.
Yeah, most of us are gazillionaires in our heads.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the.
But if you were to talk to my wallet, he would tell you I'm a liar.
That's cool, Brett.
Wow.
That's my disinfected pizza money in case the pizza guy comes.
In case the pizza guy comes.
Yeah, if I decide to order a pizza, I've got disinfected money ready to go.
Okay.
Well, you know, they're selling one of the pop-ups that comes up on the computer is you can buy those UV lights portable. You flip it open and the UV light comes out. You pass it over stuff and it kills anything that's on it.
I
Oh,
don't
no
think
kidding.
that would be effective.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh yeah, it came up. Well, the reason it is effective, Hugh, is because UV, I think it's UVC or whatever. Remember, well, you're not that old, but us older guys, remember when you go to the dentist, they used to have a tray with all the utensils in them about this long, and the UV light was always pounding on them.
Yeah, I think you just need something quicker than a wave, though. You'd need a prolonged
Well,
exposure.
you can do it back and forth however you want to do it, you know. But they're on sale. You can get $50
There you
down
go.
from 99.
There you go. I'll take 3.
They had a 5-pack available just for you, Hugh.
You guys are bad.
Oh, Paul,
Come on,
read what
Jody.
Corey Mantle wrote down. Yes, I'm looking out for Kim. Corey Mantle.
Corey, that's funny.
Hope you're doing good there, Joan Shots. Yeah.
Hey, Gary's in the house.
Yep. No warnings came up this time when I started the car up.
Okay.
I'll have to take a picture of it. Comes up, makes a noise, kind of like your phone does, and says,
Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah,
Danger.
danger.
Yeah.
Well, I never did spend $100,000 on a vehicle like you do, John. But that's it better offer you toilet paper whenever you get in and out too.
Oh, you mean my $10,000 Jeep that I drive?
Yes.
That's far cry from $100,000.
You young whippersnappers, you just don't know. My first brand new car was $1,900 off the showroom floor.
And for an extra 10 cents, you could get a pop and a banana with it.
Yes. There was no padded dashes. There was no electric windows.
My uncle said, "Oh, when I was young, I get a pop, a chip, and a banana for 25 cents." Why did you want a banana with a pop and chip? Let's cover that.
Right? Exactly.
What was your thinking behind this? Like, what kind of...
Hello, Ron.
Oh, the sun's coming out a little bit here.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
You better check this.
Oh, just throw them in the washing machine. There you go.
Oh, well,
This would be a great day to fly one of those waterproof drones.
yeah, they're starting to get better and better with software.
Ron, I hope you're doing good there, Ron. N9XYI.
Hey guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna go fly before the winds pick up.
All
Yeah,
right.
Have
okay.
fun, Paul.
All
Okay.
right, Paul, have fly safe.
Thanks.
Take care.
Still sitting in the house, being bored. There's no detention stuff from the government side. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ron.
Hey, Ron, how are you?
Shadiness with the Yugo.
Oh, he's even got a picture of the dog that owned the Jeep before, or the guy, or whatever. Let's see. Oh, nice. Did you have to pay extra for the truck because, or did you pay just a flat rate for the truck?
Oh, thank you, Ron. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Everybody seemed to like it. Like I say, I wish I could do more of those, go out with the car and stuff, but it's just data's so expensive here in Canada. It's near impossible to do them in the amount.
I was surprised how good of a connection you had almost the entire time too. It was really good.
I adjusted the camera and brought it back down to 1920 by 1080. I had it in UHD, higher res, and it was getting glitchy, but that's more because YouTube can't, it's not process it properly. So I'm learning from my...
What camera were you using to stream that?
Samsung S8, my phone.
Oh, your phone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got a good, Bell has got, it's the LTE, it's 4G, but the LTE side. But I'm getting about 50 up and 30 or 40 down, 30, 40 up. 50.
Yeah, we just don't have that around here yet.
We have good connection here. It's just the price. And I get a bit what they're saying. They said we can't go as cheap as the States because we're just as big, but we're too spread out. Okay, I can buy that to a certain extent, but not for the gap that they are charging us. It's a complete monopoly.
Right.
Verizon was going to come in the other year, and everybody was crossing their fingers wanting to come in. Finally, the government said either you start brokering it out or they're coming in. Like, that's it. That's all. Enough is enough of this. So Bell again on a big campaign. It was like a Tim Hortons commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, we built the network from scratch for Canadian. Get over it. You made money off of us 10 times already. Spare me your bull. Ask Roger, who's stuck out there today, running a live stream on 0.8 upload, if he's happy with the way it's been built. Roger, why are you doing this to yourself?
I like the heartburn.
Oh,
Oh, that's my speed test right there. There you go.
once again, a phenomena. It's not even. It goes against every rule in the book for being able to be live over 2 years. Not one part of it makes sense, but you pulled it up.
So JDS asked me what was my first car. My first new car. My first brand new car was a 1982 Chevy Malibu
Ooh.
station wagon.
Holiday Road. They were the vehicle at the time, a station wagon. You do a lot with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my kids called the big open area in the back the way back.
The way back.
The way back.
And they used to have those seats that folded up backwards. You could look out the back window.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who's the show up?
Yeah, my first car was a Chevrolet Impala.
Roger enjoys this segment. This adds to
I
that.
think it was a 70. No, the one with the metal dash. The Impalas with the metal dash in the front.
Metal dot.
You know, I bought it on a Monday. I scrapped it on a Friday.
Oh, oh, wow. I was half a week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dang you. I'm gonna go cut your wires.
Andrew, is that your speed?
Yep.
Jerk.
And the kids are on it right now. Hey, actually, Xenia, the both kids are watching stuff.
Whose is this one now?
Ooh. Oh, Mr. Hugh. Oh, you went for 1 gig.
Oh wow.
I mean, you know, since we're comparing,
Yeah, no. Unlimited?
you show me yours, I'll show you mine. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
And Hugh,
Okay.
you still drop out all the time like that with that kind of
Yep.
internet?
That's called Canada.
Yeah, but we're with Bell.
So how do you share something on here?
You got a little screen at the bottom there of your.
The share screen?
Yeah, and then just go to pick the window that you want to share.
That's not
There you
the
go.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
That's it.
It's up, Rodney.
Oh.
Now you just gotta hit go.
Doom, doo, 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 doo. Holy crap.
Hey, bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
It's good enough for us.
Hell.
More than good enough.
If I had 1/3 of that, I'd be okay.
We just don't have the upload speeds that they have.
That's true.
I got
That's
nothing
my
to upload.
upload speed, and
Wow.
even that seems kind of slow.
Wow, they really got hit you guys on the uploads, don't they?
Yeah, the upload speeds for all of us, unless you get into the expensive stuff is, or if you get on fiber, like you can get a gigabit up and down at your home on fiber for $55 here.
Wow.
That's what I've got is the fiber. It makes a big difference.
We're running fiber.
But
This
it's
is the first time I've been able to get it though.
Well, when you live in
Yeah,
rural
how do you-
Virginia, you don't get fiber.
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember those cars. Yeah.
There's fiber everywhere out here, but they put it in so long ago, and Westfield Fiber, the one that we're doing it, literally they put it in long before the fiber optics really should have been out in the weather and stuff, and all that stuff is junk now, so they're replacing it. What a waste of a couple $1 million. But they never utilized it, only for like 5 schools and the police department and any of the satellite police departments.
Well, where my parents live, like I was showing yesterday, they had it since early 2000s because in Quebec, every municipality had to be on a high.
That's what it was.
But they wouldn't look at the houses. It all went through the yard, and
That's exactly what they did here.
so now they got fiber finally. So now they're all set. But yeah, for 10 years they were running. They had to use satellite, and the line was running right beside their house.
Yep, that's how it's always been here.
So ridiculous.
Fiber going to the airport and the police satellite stations and to the 3 schools, and And everywhere has fiber in Westfield. All the streets, you know, all the main streets, and none of it's utilized.
Same thing here.
Well,
Same thing.
Roger got caught in the perfect storm. He's caught right on the edge of a small town where they run it in, and he's like that forgotten child sitting there in that area. That's exactly what happened to you. You're caught in that 1% because
Yeah.
the government here 3 years ago passed a law that within 5 years, 95% of houses in Canada have to have high speed by law.
Yeah. But here they call 5 megabytes high speed.
Yeah, well, that's it. You see, because you're caught at the end. Like you see, Rodney's ping rate was at 50, and that means Rodney's further away from the relay box. The way you are, the longer the delay because you're further from that box.
Yeah.
DSL, you got about 3 kilometers to play with, or 1.5 miles. Or...
If you're lucky, as long as it's not potted lines or anything, because they pot the lines for what that is filtering, I should call it, because if you're not in the phone systems, potted lines are filtered lines for phone system, and they have to take, when you run a DSL, they have to get a line and take all them potted lines out, and they can only go about 1.25 miles to 1.5 miles to efficiently do it.
Right.
I'm too far out of town.
Yep.
To have to get T1 lines, which were stupidly expensive for what you got.
Unbelievable. I mean, that's you're investing in a corporation size for that, you know.
That's what I had to get it.
Yeah, you were left no other choice.
I used to think DSL, is it DSL?
Yeah.
I used to think that was fast until I got cable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The cable is it's a reliable ping rate with it. It's pretty steady. And that's the nice thing. A lot of gamers prefer cable for that reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna make another coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. We'll talk about you.
Yeah.
You are going to mute, right?
He did.
Good to go.
Oh, he might still hear us though. You're right.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh.
He just muted his mic.
He might, but he didn't mute the.
Keeps a close eye.
Yeah.
Learned over time.
Well, that's good that Paul was able to go flying this morning.
You know what? That reminds me. I want to check my weather.
Pouring rain, and at least it's warm here.
Well, it's 68 degrees here, and we got wind, variable clouds with scattered thunderstorms, especially this morning. A few storms, possibly severe. The high is going to be 79 degrees. Winds out of southwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour, and chance of rain is 40%. Winds could occasionally gust over 40 miles per hour. Woohoo! I can tell you all were interested.
Spring weather.
Yeah, man.
That's fun.
Man, the South got hit bad.
Yes, they did. It's terrible. They just, you know, the virus isn't bad enough, and then they get tornadoes and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting the same wind warnings as you guys, 90 kilometers. So that's what, 50 miles, 55 mile an hour winds, something like that.
Do you Canadians get tornadoes up there?
We're starting to. I mean, they've gotten them in the Midwest and stuff, some, but you know, further north. But Montreal was never supposed to have them. They had 2 more funnel clouds last year. So as it's starting to warm, we're starting to.
Very rare though.
Ontario's getting touchdowns now, and that.
We get them, but it's not like Oklahoma where you've got sirens everywhere to warn you and stuff like that. You know.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of good when it's 2 minutes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe me, I grew up in Oklahoma, so you had to keep your eyes open.
I'll be back in a second.
When
guys.
bad
I
weather
bet.
came
I
in,
bet.
Yeah.
you had to really pay attention to what was happening around you, because a tornado could drop right out of the sky before you even know it.
But yeah, we were never supposed to have them, and now they're getting close. Ottawa, that's right. Corey got them, which is about 2 hours from us. We're Corey.
Well, if you all would clean up your air and stop the global warming up there, you wouldn't be.
It's
happy.
all our fault, man. I know.
I know. That's what I've been saying for years.
Canadians.
It's the Canadians.
It always is.
It's all them cows in the
Yeah.
in Texas and
Oh
Oklahoma.
yeah, I heard that methane. It's all the methane. No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course they produce methane, but yeah.
But you know, it shows you when this all happened here a couple of weeks ago, and you have Venice, like the canals are clean; they're not unpolluted, but it's running clean for the first time in 200 years. It shows you in a slowdown how it's actually how much impact we do have on it, though we do have a lot.
Yeah, I have some pleasant memories of the harbor in Naples.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, you talk about filthy.
Yep.
It was unbelievable some of the things you saw.
Well, I can imagine.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine.
So, yeah, you know what? I've never been to Venice, but I bet that water has cleaned up a bit, huh?
Yeah, it's clear. It's the first time in 200 years that it's clear water. Like it's not completely unpolluted, but that is actually you can see clear water also the canals.
So, Phantom Hodges drone says, but Rodney Bell, it's that you send them tornadoes here from the States. Well, we gotta send them somewhere. We're tired of them. Yeah.
Like our weather here, even though we're so far north, Montreal summer is very comparable to Miami. We get around a lot of times the same kind of heat and humidity, running about 86 sometimes % or more, and in the 40s, which comes out to the early 100, well into the hundreds. But then
Where is Montreal, Andrew?
go up above New York State on the east side of New York State. We're about 50 kilometers from the New York border.
Okay. I'm
That's funny. Phantom Hodges says he sees Paul's drone. That's cool.
Yeah, you go up to Champlain, New York, and then up about 50 kilometers, and then you hit because Montreal's an island, the whole city.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I see it now.
So, like what I said yesterday, like where I grew up at the mouth of where the St. Lawrence comes in, and then it comes all the way up to Quebec City, then to Montreal, and then of course into Lake Ontario. So you're surrounded by water, and there's two big islands, Montreal and then Laval above it. It's about 3/4 of the size.
Oh my God, I can see Paul's drone too.
That is so crazy.
What's that?
I'm looking at the ship cam and I can see Paul's drone flying around the ship.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That was neat.
Does he must live right there
Yeah.
on the river.
He's like a fixture at that place.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, he lives 3 minutes away from it, or 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Welcome back, Roger. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Hi, Roger.
Who's Roger?
Hey, Roger.
Who's Roger?
So what happened?
Oh.
We just forget all about you.
So I didn't hear you coming. Sorry about that, Roger.
All hail the king. All hail the king.
I'm just checking out the chat there, see what I missed. Okay.
JDS says you guys are coming for our water down here.
Hey, Hellspawn. Don't worry, you're gonna get enough rain today. You're gonna have enough water.
Yeah.
JDS. 3X drones. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning.
I think
Hellspawn.
it's a little reverse JDS on the fresh water thing.
Yeah.
The creek cam. Yeah. Yeah, guys, as soon as the weather's good enough outdoors, I will put up the other cam.
I'm going to jump off for a bit, Roger. I will
Okay, no
see you
problems.
guys a little later, maybe.
Take care of yourself, you.
All right, you have a good one.
See you in a bit.
Be well, bud.
I've been to Toronto, or yeah, Toronto.
Toronto's gigantic. It's like it's half of Canada right in Toronto.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Like Montreal is a complete polar opposite of Toronto. They're even like the people, the way of life. There's nothing in common between the two of them. There's always a rivalry. It's nothing common. Oh,
And
sorry.
both cities are in the same province, right?
No, on Ontario and Montreal's in Quebec.
Oh, okay, okay.
Carpenter Rick
I
says
see that
Toronto's
now.
a dirt hole. Carpenter Rick says Toronto's a dirt hole. Okay.
It's the fourth biggest city after New York, Los Angeles, and Mexico City. Then it's Toronto. We're like 8th or 9th. We're around with Philadelphia. 1.8 mil.
Is which one is the French
Montreal.
Montreal?
Quebec. Yeah.
Quebec. Okay.
Capital of the province here, Quebec City, is more European than Montreal. Like you have the Plains of Abraham where the cannons are still there from all the battles.
Okay.
That's where that water, that river narrows in the most. And that's where the big ships were all coming up for the fur trading. The French captured that point, and that was the nearest point, so they could attack the British on their way in. You get the Plains of Abraham and all that.
Hellspawn, YouTube took away that option. They took away that option, so we're gonna have to live with it for a while. Yeah, so now if you want to go on somebody's channel, you're gonna have to copy and paste their name into YouTube. Or you go on Andrew and he'll do it all for you.
We'll get you out there. That's what we do. The new tagline to work with all of this. So
yeah, Carpenter Rick says, yeah, the cannonballs literally grew into the trees in Quebec.
Yep, that's right. That's a shot of Quebec City there. It is a beautiful city.
Oh, I like that castle-looking building.
Those were built during the Canadian Railway. They have them here and in Banff, Alberta, and that it was part of the hotels for the rich traveling by train.
Yeah, that's one place I would really, really love to fly a drone, but we're not allowed to.
But it is a really beautiful building. Yeah, little Frontenac. Probably a better shot. That's from the water there, looking over toward.
Yeah, I'd love to fly around that. You're not allowed to at all.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
You get all the cobblestone streets and stuff like that and everything. And like that's a lot of old Quebec is going to look like that all the way through it. So
I wonder how old some of those buildings are.
well, Montreal is the oldest developed city at 1640 because this is where the rapids were. They couldn't take the ships any further. So all the fur trading from Hudson Bay and everything would come into here or Quebec City and back. They're all in the 1600s, some of them.
You serious, Corey Mano? Corey Mano says, Roger, your mini can fly there. Oh, yeah? I thought it was no fly zone.
It's just too bad about the politics. That's what ruined all of it was the fight.
Yeah, it's because they got a lot of diplomats that go there too and all that crap there. So
there's a couple of them everybody would like to get a putt shot at if they could.
Yeah.
So let me ask you another question.
Sure.
My Canadian geography isn't that good. Where is the capital of Canada? All of Canada?
It doesn't have. It's not a district like in the States. It's part of Ontario, and Ottawa is the capital. And then it's right on the border of the province of Quebec, but on the Ontario side.
Okay.
Mano lives actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to do a road trip this summer. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that road trip this summer.
Like that's our Parliament building there. That's the for Canada. That's the main one there.
Okay. So you said Ottawa, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, got it. I mean, I should have known that.
No. So,
I don't hardly even know what our capital is.
Don't worry.
Because what used to be our capital isn't quite the same as when I was a kid.
Yeah. Sure.
Our capital back then was, they actually did something.
Well, they're all kind of
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm getting into politics and we shouldn't be going there.
JDS is saying when Quebec separates, we will join them. That will never happen, JDS.
They couldn't survive on their own.
No.
Sitting around drinking Molson.
Can you imagine Quebec being separated right now in this time of crisis? You know what they'd be saying? Oh, help me, help me, help me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a bargaining tool, and they should have dealt with it years ago.
Yeah, that's it.
JDS says he's in Ottawa. That's interesting.
Okay.
I went to Toronto. I mentioned before I'd gone to Toronto. I was there on business, and I had an opportunity, and I kind of wished I'd taken it. Now my boss told me go visit the Niagara Falls while you're there, and I didn't do it. Stupid me.
Well, it's funny because you guys got the better falls, which gives us the better view.
Well, isn't the bigger falls? What is it? Isn't there a certain name for the falls on our side?
The Canadian side is very rocky and kind of jagged and that, where you guys have a nicer stream. That's why it's the better view, because it's
okay.
Yeah. No, that's the honest truth of it.
I did get to see Lake Ontario.
The Great Lakes are amazing, though, when you see them. It's hard to believe it's a lake, and then you get to Lake Superior, and it's no wonder they thought it was the Pacific Ocean when they hit it. You can't blame them for thinking that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was looking out there. I was still in Toronto, and I was looking out, and it looked like I was back on a ship, actually, just looking at nothing but water. And I had an epiphany that day. One big body of water looks just like any other big body of water. So at that point, it wasn't as impressive as it used to be. I mean, once you've seen the Atlantic and the Pacific, everything else is just,
It's like seeing the Rockies. After that, all mountains are, hills. I'm telling you guys. What it is exactly. Like Xenia's country that she comes from, Latvia, fits right into Lake Superior. There's a website where you can drag countries around to actually have a true measurement of them, and it literally just drops right into Lake Superior.
Wow.
Yep.
Corey Mano says from the CN Tower, you can see Montreal on a good clear day. Oh, I didn't know that.
I've never seen that. I've been up, but I guess it wasn't clear enough.
Oh, Carpenter Rick lives on an island in the mid.
Yeah, he's Manitoulin Islands.
Oh, okay.
That's beautiful cottage country all up through there and that.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna turn on satellite view. Oh, that looks nice. Look at all them lakes.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
That's why when you say 55% of the world's fresh water is in Canada. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of lakes, and then you add in the Great Lakes as well on their side of it, and blah blah blah. But I mean, many of those lakes have never been touched. There's so many of them; they've never been visited. They've never been.
Yeah, I think one of these days when I am retired and my wife retires, I think we might get us an RV and go traveling, get us passports and go up into Canada. And
I mean, I've traveled all the states. I've done about 40 states, and I love it down there. And I mean, I've seen some amazing things. The biggest difference you're going to just notice is how empty it is. You're going to drive. There's not going to be the 50,000 town coming up. It's going to be hundreds of miles between, with towns of like 400, 1,000 at the most, stuff like that. It's a lot of empty. It really is. But a lot of
my son-in-law and my daughter went up to New York, or they'd gone up to New York and they were going to go over into Canada. And my son-in-law forgot he had his pistol in the RV.
Okay.
So now they're banned from going into Canada.
It's not for a couple of years. It's not a lifetime ban, is it?
The way he was talking, it sounded like it. I mean, I can't imagine that being true, but
Most times it's like a year at something like that. Usually, like they tend to. Now I don't know his case, but usually it's like a year or stuff.
well, yeah, he. Well, I don't know. He told him no when he was asked if they had any firearms.
Oh,
He had told him no, but he had forgotten that gun was in there.
right.
And then he goes, "Oh, actually, I do have a gun."
Oh, yeah,
Um,
that's unfortunate.
so the Canadian police arrested, or the Canadian customs officials arrested him and held him there for overnight. My daughter was like going crazy, and
Oh,
it cost him $1,000. And it would, and they said he didn't have to show up for court, that the court would send him a letter. And that's when he got the letter, he said that they were banned. Now, I don't know, maybe it wasn't for a lifetime, but
right.
They really got an officer that liked his job, because usually what I look at these programs called Border Patrol, and sometimes what happens when they come into Canada and they got firearms on them, they either seize their weapons and let them go just the same, or they turn around, bring their weapons to somebody's place or whatever, or they mail it back to his house and then go back over the border after.
Yeah.
It all depends.
yeah, they confiscated his handgun and basically, they fined him $1,000 or whatever it was. They had to pay $1,000 for him, and they came back over to New York. So
No.
they said after that, they just had kind of lost their taste for going to Canada.
Yeah. Well, it's a bad experience for sure.
Yeah, and you can't blame Canada. They got their laws.
You're allowed rifles at a certain
Caliber. Yeah.
allowed rifles.
Yeah.
But if you're going hunting and all that, but I mean, besides that, they're like handguns. It's illegal completely, 100%.
Like I grew up hunting all the time, and the thing is here, for instance, with a rifle, the difference is you're not even allowed to just
You can't conceal it.
no, and you can't just leave it in the car in the case. You have to be going from point A to point B. If you're going hunting, you can maybe stop for gas and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't be caught with it in your car and, well, I'm going hunting tomorrow. That's why it's in there. It has to be in for where you're going, or they can take
Yeah.
It's very strict on rifles.
It depends on the caliber. There's a certain caliber you're not allowed to bring over.
Hey, Desmond, how are you?
That's true, Corey Mano. Yeah.
Rodney, when you were talking though about like sometime with an RV, Ottawa has a tulip festival every year, and this is since World War II.
Yeah.
Story short, she was the princess of Netherlands was about to give birth, and they got her out of there because of the war. And if she didn't give birth to her child on Netherlands soil, her child wouldn't have an heir to the throne. So they took that Parliament building I showed you a while ago. They made one room designated at the property of the Netherlands so she could give birth on territory.
Oh, wow.
And every year since World War II, they send over a barge full of tulips every year as a thank you for that, and they plant them through the whole city. So every year that's the festival that goes on for that reason.
Oh my goodness, that so pretty.
Yeah, like we try to go up and scrape for photography and stuff like that every year, and that, but all across the whole city is planted with tulips. I forget how many it is.
So many different colors and mixed colors and stuff.
Yeah, you think they just send over one to say they did it, but they still do it to this day, and it's like mixed. I don't know now this year. I never thought of that. They probably won't have it because of everything going on.
Yeah.
First time.
A lot of things aren't going to happen this year because of this thing.
Changes a lot of. So they're probably happy. Finally, we get out of sending them damn Canadian flowers. We got to. Save some money here. Oh,
You can imagine the ones that plant them.
oh my God. Well, I guess it puts a lot to work, though. I guess you know,
Uh,
a lot of temporary jobs and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do it. I have a black thumb. If I touch it, it's dying.
You know, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, we lived in this house that our steps came down and there was like two built brick flower planters on either side of it. And for giggles and grins, I went and bought some seeds, and I forget what kind of flowers they were, but I didn't read the package.
Okay.
I planted these flowers, and they didn't grow. Or I planted these seeds, and they didn't grow. And this was in the springtime. And then I went away, and I joined the Navy, and still no flowers. And I left in August of '72, and I went back. And then when I came back after boot camp, there's still no flowers. So I'm like, so I'm not good at making flowers. A year later, my mom sent me a picture of all these flowers that I had planted. They were biannuals.
Right. So it did work after all. It did.
It did work, but I didn't get to see it except in pictures.
I'm sure your mom appreciated them, though.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because she had to take care of them and trim them and stuff.
Big work project for her.
So
We always had big gardens growing up. We ate a lot of food out of the garden. We didn't can and that, but through the summer and I never had any interest in the gardening side. That was something.
Hey, John, you got your mask.
There you go.
I gotta
Who's that
find a
masked
mask.
man?
Forgot about my mask.
I gotta find a mask.
These are homemade masks. I put some tape on it for your nose.
Yeah.
Make it so it goes around your nose. I
got my mask.
but I'm not going to use those
Okay.
unless I really are in dire need.
Was that?
It looks
That's
more
one
like a Chinese container.
Oh, I thought it was a French fry cup or something.
Not sure
I
how
gotta-
it works.
I'm gonna phone my pharmacy, see if they got any mask. But I don't know if they do.
I had a couple people come in now. I have to go into the shop. They have an issue over there. I got to straighten out.
Rock
Yeah.
the M95, but I can get you this mask if you want. I don't know if it will help, but it might.
That's nice.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
But it might help out. Though.
I'll pass.
Or something.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about this mask.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
I don't know.
That looks a little.
Oh my
small.
God. It looks painful, Rodney.
No, it's not painful. It's just
Okay.
square.
Yeah.
Is it paper based? Like it sounds like crunching when you're moving it.
Yeah, it's paper based.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, Desmond Dodgers. Yeah. True, Desmond.
Hey, Desmond. All right, so I got to go see what they got themselves into over there, and I'll be back.
Thanks.
All right.
At least I was able to print off. I have a return label. I got to get some stuff off. Remember I told you guys about a battery I bought for my Dyson vacuum cleaner, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Going great. They had like 500 reviews or 5,000, something like that. And 3 of them said that when they put the battery in, it didn't work, right? So I've been using this thing, vacuuming my whole house. Charged it on Friday. I used it Friday night, put it on the charger, came back Saturday morning to use the thing, pulled the trigger, and a little red light came on.
Oh.
Battery's bad.
It sucks.
So I'm going to ship it back and have them ship me another one. I still need it. So.
Just give me a second, guys. I'll be back.
My battery's starting to go my Dyson, so I was thinking about that for. I was thinking about you actually to see how yours was going to work out.
Well, the battery was working out good for a week and a couple of days, but then I look on the bottom. Of course, it's from China.
Well,
Hopefully,
I don't.
hopefully I'll get. I mean, this one came in like a day, so they had it in the local warehouse, obviously. Hopefully they have another one, so I'll be able to. I put the old battery back in, but guess what? It's still bad. Just in case. But I can get about 3 minutes of vacuuming done with that one before the battery actually dies. So I should just go back to a corded vacuum cleaner, I think.
Carpenter Rick says, I have the Roomba pet version. Works good. Eats the kids' toys and all. Ha ha ha.
That's funny. All right, guys. So, oh, Jesus, I got dark.
Good.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
Did some lights go out?
No, the lights are still on. Just all of a sudden it's dark.
Huh.
This damn camera.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm on the phone for a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
Makes all my gray hair go away.
Gray hair. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what gray hair?
I got gray hair. All right, guys. I hope to come back in.
All right.
All right, buddy.
At least spend some of the day with everybody. It's a joy of mine. Spending
Hopefully you
the
don't
day
have
with
to put to a fire over there. Hopefully it's a small thing. So.
Oh, no mask here. That's for sure.
something that requires the torches, so that's why they're calling me. So.
Oh, those are always fun. Something seasoned.
You know, GearBest sent me a thing says they got their masks on special. You know, by the time I order those, the virus will probably be over with.
Right.
Before I get them.
All right, everybody. I'll catch you a little later.
All right, John. Be good.
Bye.
I ordered something in February and I still didn't get it from him yet. And I've been sending complaints for the, I sent 6 complaints to him. It says it's been delivered. I'm sorry, but I didn't get it.
Jeez.
So now they sent me back an email last night. So I got Kim's going to fill that out for me. He's more polite than I am. Oh, you should see the letters I type sometimes.
Imagine.
The filter's not on.
To show you that I'm not happy, believe me. You get some nasty letters.
No, I hope I never make you mad then.
Moral, the lesson of the day, keep on Roger's good side.
If I got $2 for every word I swear in there, believe me. No, I don't write it like that. I don't do that. I just go straight to the point. You'll never have my business anymore, believe me. That's it.
I've only had one problem with Amazon, and it was way back in 2016. I was off work because I had a surgery on my shoulder, and I ordered some medical stuff because I was building up a first aid kit.
Yeah.
And they sent me a notice saying it was delivered.
Okay.
And I went out to the mailbox and I looked in the mailbox and there wasn't there. And I looked in the neighbor's mailbox and it wasn't there and it wasn't on my doorstep. So I sent them back and I requested from Amazon, you know, where do they show that it was delivered to? And they sent me the tracking number again.
Yeah.
They said it was delivered in Culpeper. So they delivered to some address in Culpeper. And so I tried to get a refund and they wouldn't refund me my money.
Oh,
And I'm like,
wow.
okay, well, and I mean, it was only like $19 worth of stuff.
That's not the point. I mean, it's
Well, you're right. It's not the point, and I made it clear that I thought that was pretty rotten that they wouldn't refund my money because obviously it was delivered in the wrong spot and they wouldn't send another package until I recovered the package, you know.
Yeah.
And So I didn't pursue it after that, but it wasn't, to me, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it would have been nice to get that $19 back.
I when I built my computer, was it last year? I had the biggest order ever from Amazon. It was like $1,400, and they marked it delivered that day. And when I got the screenshots, I'm like, that's not even my place. You went and gave it to another business. And I called up Amazon, was telling them this, and before we were done the call, they sent a new shipment of everything.
Wow.
And that later that day they found it, so I ended up with two. I mean, I sent the other one back. But I said I got it. I'm going to keep it for 3 days, put the computer together in case I have any trouble. I got a backup part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that day, by the time we were done the call, she had the parts coming again. Check your order. Yeah, it's all there. It's coming. It's going to be delivered tomorrow. And they really took good care of me, I got to say.
And that was Amazon?
It was Amazon.
Oh, well, I haven't had any problems with them since. So,
and then that happens, and maybe that day I got to go. And maybe if the next call I would have got somebody that was a complete ass, that would have never helped me. It's
yeah, that's true.
It's always a gamble.
Yeah. A head carpenter, Rick says, "Oh man, I swear big time. Well, I'm a third generation carpenter and grew up on the site." There you go. You learned every word on the construction site, that's for sure.
Yeah, I try not to be like my dad. My dad had every word, everything he.
My dad too.
Oh, I remember one time he had to, because I was telling you guys about the salmon fishing. Every year they had to take out a couple of guys from the government, and he had the Minister of Finance for Quebec in. And a couple of days after he was day off, I called him, and he had just the right amount of gin in him. I figured he was good for a conversation. And my mother's like, the photo all wound up, and I'm like, no. Like, I had to go with the government. It was the separatist government in at the time, and that I'm not using all the curse words, but he said, I said, how was it? He goes, that guy was so crooked I couldn't even keep the canoe straight.
Oh, goodness.
He said that twisted faced Frenchman up there trying to cast a line and everything else. He said at one point he goes, I wanted to get up with the paddle. He said, beat that right between the shoulder blades. Can you imagine the He was quite animated. He's quite animated, we'll call it.
Well, Roger, I'm gonna go ahead and back out of here, man. I got some things I gotta get done.
No problem. You be safe now. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too. Both of you guys.
You be well, buddy. Okay.
Have a good one, Andrew. Roger, talk to you later. Thanks again. Everybody in the chat, have a great day.
You be well, bud. Nice talking to you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have to talk to my manager. He's very rarely on lately. It's when I phoned him from my car when I was coming back home. I'll be home for 9 o'clock, maybe 10 past 9. And he was like, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I had a feeling he was going to say, "What? You're not going to tell me to go online, are you?" That would have been funny.
It doesn't even matter if he's here or not. He just wants to put you to work and know that you're busy and that he's good to go with his day.
Yeah. I don't blame him, man. He was stuck in the house all freaking winter there. So I'm happy he's out flying.
No, exactly. Take advantage of it. Lord God, just,
Yes, he can. We can't because it's freaking raining all the time here.
Yeah. It's pouring. I don't know if it's still pouring out a while ago.
I hear it's pouring like anything right now.
Kids are happy because that means they don't have to go out, so they're going to be all right with that.
Yeah.
But they don't know that they're going to be getting back into house cleaning, so I'll let them be happy for a few minutes.
I was thinking of putting the Roxy cam outdoors, but I'm scared to get water on it, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a chance with it myself. You'll have your cam up soon enough.
I know that Kim and Val did their game night last night. I hope it went good. I stayed on Val's live stream until they went to play their game, and I went and laid down.
Okay. Good turnout?
I don't know. I went to lay down.
Oh, no, I meant
about 11. Yeah.
There we go. I just went and closed my windows by accident. I got something going on with my browser right now where I can't see my, when you want to minimize your browser or close it or anything.
Yeah.
We'll shout it out right now. I don't know what I think. It's not a glitch. I think they did an update to it, and I had a plug in for dark mode.
Okay.
They're canceling each other out. I think that's what's going on.
I haven't got any updates in a while.
There was one the other day, but oh, there's Kim. It says it went very well. That's awesome.
Oh, that's good. That's good. What I did too is I stayed off the computer last night so Kim can get all that bandwidth he needed.
Right. Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys had a great time. Actually, Kim, you want to join Paul? Because I feel guilty, but I do have to go. I didn't know everybody was leaving.
Oh, it's okay, Andrew. There's no problem.
Sure.
Don't feel bad. No, don't worry about it.
All right, then. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I was on even longer than I was planning to.
No problem. No problem. So we'll be seeing you when we see you.
Yep, definitely. Take care, guys. You guys all have a great.
Yeah, you have a good one there.
Bye now.
Take care, Andrew. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming in.
Always nice to talk to you guys.
There we go. So I hope Carpenter Rick, he was talking the other day, you might be setting up pretty soon to come on live. So whenever you're ready, let me know. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Well, like you're gonna have to copy and paste the channels on YouTube again to check them out. And don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out. Hey Roger, do you do anything to connect to Zoom, show up on YouTube? I send you the link. You might just follow what they say on Zoom. I'll send you the link, Fathom Hodges. Make sure I got you here. Paul. Hey, Phantom Hodges, is it Hound Dog, your email? Okay. Okay. So next time, whenever you want to come on, just let me know and I'll send you the link. Well, the weather's pretty lousy everywhere. I guess nobody's going to be going out flying today, that's for sure. Yeah, Roger. I got a tablet, so I'm going to try it soon. Use it on my cell. Okay. No problem there, Carpenter Rick. Yeah. It's good as always. Anyway, Roger, you should know the same more. Hey, I know it's coming. More small changes coming also, Roger. They will make it difficult and impossible for us now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, too shitty over there to fly Mothman, yeah. Everybody. It says it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, but it's still going to have very high winds again tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to be up the creek with no paddle, I guess. Okay, Carpenter Rick, no problem. Another ship for Paul. Wow, man, he's gonna have a lot of videos to edit for sure. I battled the wind and rain yesterday. No fun. Yeah, I can imagine that, Mothman. Yeah. Hey, Michael Benny, how you doing? That's 3 in a row. I mean, he's gonna be burnt. He's gonna need his grandpa nap when he gets home. That's for sure. How you been doing there, Michael? Pretty good. Well, I hope you got nice weather. Here it's raining like anything. Raining and very windy. There we go. Finally got a hold of Dr. Down here for the RA for an appointment in June. So I have to go to New NY for infusion, but at least I'm getting on track. Oh, that's good there, Michael. Nice to hear that. They took all the flags down at the Port Huron, probably due to the high wind. Most likely. That's very rare. They do take the flags down. Oh, Furtball Kim's in the house, everybody.
Is it working?
Yep.
Okay.
It's rainy and a little windy here. Yeah.
A little windy?
Yeah. We're getting lots of rain here. We're going to have a windstorm with that too.
I see the edge of the end of the driveway is all flooded out again.
It is.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not blocked; it's just flooded. Hey, JDS, how you doing? Michael Banny, Desmond Donners, Phantom Hodges, Mothman, Michael Banny. I said that. What's everybody been up to? Boy, this indoor thing there is starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, we're supposed to get the same thing here there in Mothman. Yeah.
Well, it's crappy here too. Don't worry. Flip. This is probably the first year that all our snow in the yard is gone.
Yes, this early. Yeah.
I mean, usually everybody else has got grass growing and stuff, and we still have a foot of snow in the freaking yard. Now it's basically like cleaning right up all this rain.
Been refurbishing a large fish tank, fixing a leak, and cleaning it up. Okay. Hey, drone pool.
Hey, drone pool. How you doing there, drone pool? Yeah, dude, the winds are nuts. Jeez.
Hey, John Paul, I just sent you a link in case you wanted to come in. You don't have to if you're not up to it.
Well, last night's game went well. We had fun, like usual. Distorted. He's a good flyer, man. He was chasing me through the whole flipping session. Him and Corey, they were after me. They just kept coming after me. Oh, you're at work right now?
Okay. No problem.
Oh, jeez. Fell asleep with my bloody window open and all this morning, and all I could hear was flipping birds. Birds and more birds. Gotta take my battery out because it's on its last legs.
Was out last night again with the wife counting deer. There's a lot of spots where I seen or heard of.
197 deer? Holy crap, man.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. I know there's a spot here. I don't know if I got it. I'll check my files, see if I have it on the video.
We have turkey coming out the wazoo here.
I'm gonna check my videos there. I'll show you a place. Yeah, I think it's this one here. Yeah, it's this one here.
Damn, I hate disconnecting this battery.
There, stop. Close that. I'll share my screen there, guys. I'm going to show you a video. This is a place where I was going to a small town there, and I saw the deer. When I was going to the town, there was a bunch of deer with turkeys there. Now, when I came back, it was just the deer. That's taken with my phone.
It shows where they're passing right there on the road there. There's quite a few.
Let's take a look at my Howie phone. P20. Sorry.
Bloody deer are so used to people. Till you hit your car.
There's quite a few of them. And of course, the deer are in an area where you can't get at them, but that is getting to be many deer. Okay.
Yeah. Same here. Same with the turkeys. So I tell you, they should call them, but I mean, wild turkey ain't all that great to eat. I mean, during homestead days when you're homesteading, that's a wee bit different because that's probably all you can find to eat other than wild deer and stuff. But not many people hunt them. So, I mean, there's just so many of them. Oh, Jesus. Man. April showers brings May flowers.
And there's hundreds of deer and geese and turkeys on the Greenback Road in Ottawa. Nathan. Yeah. Okay.
The government farm fields. What's a government grow there?
I gotta go and check in our town where I used to live there. They got a buffalo farm there. Go and check that out too this summer. So if we can. Or they call it bison.
Corn. That's probably where most of the people in our government go to graze. Yeah, Corey made up a couple tracks last night for Velocidrome.
Yeah, how'd that go?
He couldn't put in anything, but so he put some cones there around.
Okay.
Then he had them hiding everywhere.
I don't see Paul.
Gord is a hell of a flyer.
Yeah, but sometimes he goes on the southbound too. On the south side also to film. Oh, speaking of the double, here he is, Paul Murray.
And ask and ye shall receive.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Just got back. I got 2 ships, and I did, Roger. I did get it from the south side. So
yeah, and people, I think some of the guys are saying they saw your drone around the boat.
Yeah, yep. I was on the south side because I got 2 downbounders.
Yeah, because I think Hugh said he saw your drone around the boat.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Michael Banny, you and Radgirl are pretty good flyers as well. Everybody's a good flyer in here. Even Val's improved.
Even Val?
Yeah.
Hey, Nomad, I'm broken. How you doing?
She's understanding the concept, but she's doing well. Flippin' Velocitron gave me 2 updates yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, pain in the ass, because every time they do that, you're like, is it gonna work? Did they take my transmitter out of my damn computer? Because sometimes that happens, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Then you have to put it back to get your computer to recognize it, and it's a pain in the ass. So what kind of weather you got there, Paul? I mean, here it's like 50, 60 mile an hour gusts with rain
Well,
pounding
the gusts
the
just
hell out of
started.
us.
The winds just picked up now. We had clouds, but now they're rolling in. And I was told a guy down there by the water, I said, you never see that. And the cloud cover was coming across the city heading northeast, and it was purple. It wasn't gray, it wasn't blue, it wasn't white. The clouds were purple.
You know what that's caused from? Everybody being stuck at home, everybody eating a lot of different foods and stuff, and we call that in Canada swamp gas.
Yeah. Phantom Hodges says, "Hey Paul, another upbound coming."
Yeah, I know, but it's gotten windy now and it's sprinkling. So
you know what I find really weird is you don't hear any jets up there, like 20,000 feet up. Usually you can hear them. You know how you see the jet there and you hear the sound over here.
Well, in the old days, you used to be able to hear even the commercial liners because I'm on a main route going east-west. But since they've General Electric and some of the big motor companies now have quieted those babies down, you don't hear them. The only thing that you will hear on occasion is like fighter jets.
But it shows that a lot of the airliners have closed down and cut their routes dramatically because I'm not hearing any jets flying up. Like this is 20,000 feet. They're way above us drone flyers. But the traffic is like nil.
Penny's here.
We don't see no more of those white lines in the skies or nothing from the planes or nothing.
No, no.
Phantom Hodge says, well, they took the flags down from the post over there by the river.
Why is that?
Yep.
I guess because the winds are going to get.
We're supposed to get 50, 60 mile an hour winds later today.
Hey,
I know that Lynn is hunkered down at home. She's got she built a really nice deck that has a roof
Canopy.
on it, and and she has stapled heavy duty clear, what do you call it, visqueen or whatever, you know, all the way around it. And I know that if we get those kinds of winds, there might be a problem, but maybe not.
Ooh. But her deck is okay. It's secure. It's not going to just like lift
Oh,
off.
no. She's got a really well-built deck.
Okay.
Screen in and Paulie. Okay.
Hey, Brent Ariels. Lynn.
Hey, Gary.
Nomad Unbroken. Uh-oh. The wind just calmed down. What the heck is going on now?
Lynn says it's solid. Okay, that's good.
It's solid? Good. You love sitting out there? Yeah, I like sitting on my front porch here too as well.
She's got what she calls a mama squirrel comes and visits her when she's out there, and Lynn gives her pecans.
Oh. Boy, that squirrel's really.
Geez, I'll come visit. I like pecans.
Yeah, me too. Really spoiled, that squirrel.
Yep, she does. She spoils her little babies. She calls them all her babies.
So do you, Paul.
I know. Yeah. Well, she's got me into this.
Uh-huh.
And I may not. I don't feed them as much as she says I should, but I feed them. Yep.
I know what you guys are doing. You're fattening them up. So the worst comes to worst.
Yeah, Lynn has even got a nice little fire pit out there, and
Damn.
oh yeah.
But Paul went overboard. There you go, Lynn.
What did he do this time?
Feeding the squirrels.
Oh, feeding those darn squirrels. They're the size of alley cats now.
Yeah, she's got one of those gas fire pits out there, you know, that has the around there's a ledge about that wide of like marble around it, and she can just turn it on and flip it on and get the fire going. And oh yeah, she knows how to do it, that's for sure.
Desmond Donders. Oh, the winds are coming back. I can hear them roaring through the trees here. It's like a sleet. A heavy sleet.
Yeah.
I'm doing some editing, don't mind me.
That's
Okay.
cool.
It's very misty out right now.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
You making coffee?
I'll make coffee, yeah.
Well, God, that means I'll have to leave too. So I'll wait till you come back and then I'll go down and make a coffee.
Okay.
Just make 2 coffees, go down, I'm here.
Well, I mean,
Go get your damn coffees.
I gotta have 2 or I'm grumpy.
Go get a coffee.
Are you saying I'm grumpy?
Yeah, Desmond Donders. Hey,
Yeah.
like we have been building an NBC decontam area with a lovely clean area. Took out the window, put in a full view glass door out the back onto the deck is what she did. Yes. And so, yep, that's her getaway. And right behind the deck, she's got her 28-foot motorhome sitting there. She sometimes goes out and sits in the motorhome and goes vroom, vroom, vroom. Yep. $29-foot motorhome. Okay. Yeah, she goes out there and watches movies on her big screen TV in the motorhome and kicks back in her lazy boy. Yep. Lynn's keeping busy exercising all of her equipment up and down the driveway, or starting it up and firing up the generator in the motorhome. And she's got a whole house generator for the house, so she's ready for anything that happens. Mothman, that's funny. JDS. They're both getting coffee at the moment. They're getting their morning brew. And I'm over here editing a couple of ships I got before the weather's turning bad.
I'm back.
And Roger is back, and Roxy put her head back down and says, okay. Yep. Lynn was just on here saying how I always do as I'm told, Roger, and I'm never a problem. And yep, that's what she said. What do you mean Roger knows better? What?
Yeah, I got my eye on him, Lynn. I gotta track that parcel that Rojo sent me. I'm gonna track it this morning, see where it is.
You got a tracking number?
Yeah.
That thing never tells the truth.
Yeah.
Well, with the way the things are going now, who knows what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
Now, you still didn't get the mail I sent you, did you?
No. Well, you
I
sent it
sent
last Thursday.
I sent it regular post. I didn't send it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta come back and do that.
Yeah. Tracking number. Okay. Yeah, because I ordered things from Amazon for the dog, you remember? And it's going to be delivered today. I ordered it yesterday.
Everybody, don't listen to Lynn on her last comment. I don't need supervision. I'm just fine.
We watched The Last Stand last night. I had an area through the whole movie. Okay.
Is that the one where is it, Washington gets hit by some kind of phenomena? And everybody thought it was nuclear, but it turns out to be a volcano.
I don't know. Do not know.
USPS tracking. It's still in Chicago since the 7th.
Oh, yeah.
It's still in Chicago.
Is it U.S. mail?
USPS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your item has arrived at the facility 11:38 p.m. on the 7th, and it's still there. Hasn't moved.
Well, either that or they haven't bothered to update it because today's Monday, so they didn't update it all weekend.
I don't trust those tracking things.
No, and the U.S. Postal Service is one of the worst as far as updating their tracking.
Well, it's the same with Canada.
Yeah, read that comment from Michael. Kim, read that comment from Michael Banny up there. Did Furball Kim say mana?
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
What?
You haven't. Oh, yeah. I think you can disable that.
Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana for my buddy Kim and Michael Banny.
Well, you see, I didn't mute my button then. What the hell?
Well, you got to get the full experience.
Yeah.
Is that where I can't remember the black actor and this other guy were doing the road trip in a car, and they got to Seattle, Washington, and it was wiped out. Is that the same movie, Michael? Oh, Cop and a Bad Guy. Oh, okay, it's the same one then.
Zero complaints. Everything I've been ordering has come from via FedEx, UPS without a problem. Okay. I wish I had that camera up. That's bugging me. No camera in the front. Didn't have it before.
You're not missing anything anyways.
Hey, Kim, what you ought to do is you ought to have your landlord come over with that thing. He's got a bucket on the front where you could just stand in the bucket. He could raise you up to where you want to work on it. I've seen guys, the front bucket thing.
Yeah.
I've seen where they tilt it up like this, and the guy will stand up in there and lean up against the back edge and do whatever they got to do.
Yeah, I seen that too. Well, we used to do that at work also when I used to work for the town.
Yeah, that means he'll have to park on the lawn, which you'll tear the lawn all up. It's so soft.
Or I bet he's got a bigger ladder too.
It's just that because you have to lean it against a post. I'm not with one leg. I'm not. I can climb a tree, but climbing up some stinking ladder freaks me out. Got a motor loose in here. Didn't know why.
Chicago probably has very little employees left right now, and many people to deliver to.
Why do we always end up turning to disaster movies? Every time there's something like this going on, we end up watching those disaster movies. Like, it's like, for instance, the Day After Tomorrow, where they had that huge freeze, the planet froze.
Yeah. Hey,
we end up watching something with snowstorms. And we're having bad storms.
John Spizzo, how you doing this morning? Glad to see you.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Because society has conditioned you.
Yeah, doing good here, John. Just the weather's crappy, but we're doing good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I was the fourth one in line over there this morning.
Yeah.
It's about 20 minutes later, I think about 30 people showed up. And they weren't letting too many people in at one time this morning.
Really? How many at a time?
I think they're only letting in about 10 people at a time.
Well, that's the way to do it. You know?
Well, in my view, it's if I were king of the world, what they would do is all those big box stores, they would be roped off all the areas where you have clothing or whatever.
Oh, yeah, but the store I was going to was only food. It's only food.
Okay.
Clothing.
So therefore, 10 people. How big would you say the store is? Big or no?
Oh, it's big. It's a big store.
You could have.
I say you get about 75 people in there, and they're not crammed up. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people are social animals, and they'll end up congregating in one spot. And they don't want that. That way, somebody could come back with repercussions that, oh, you allowed him to get too close to me. Now I'm sick.
To me, that'd be a pretty hard case to prove, because who else have you been talking to? Did you go get gas at the gas station? What Did you touch the gas pump?
I haven't been out of this. I haven't been out of this property since last July.
He hasn't even sat in my new car yet.
So I'm just ready to carpet drag like hell, man.
Well, once Roger gets his new back seat cover, he might let you in the car, Kim.
That's not as bad as what Andrew had for you this morning.
What Andrew was talking about?
Yeah, Andrew was talking about on Amazon. They have adult car seats in the back. Where you get strapped into the car seat.
So
Corey was defending you though this morning.
Yeah.
Corey was defending me?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you. Was anyone else?
No.
Pretty much Corey was it. That's about it.
See, Corey's my friend. Everybody else, Barker, you.
Everybody else just picking on you. John DiNardo wasn't part of it. At that point in time, wasn't he on his, he was on his cell phone in his truck.
Yeah. JDS says, oh my God, the world according to Kim. Kim had a bad dream. Get out of your depression, bro.
Well, I'm not depressed. It's just
That's just an everyday occurrence, right?
Yeah, they're humans.
Yeah, Paul is always thinking. That's right, John. And on defense, I was not here, but probably.
The Donners. Oh crap. Yeah, I know you would defend me.
Hey, Mana, how you doing this morning?
Mana.
Good morning.
Do. Mana. Do.
Mana. Do. Mana.
Do. Mana. Brought to you by Paul Murray.
Actually, Roger's the one that brought it up.
I know, he's a troublemaker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Instigator.
Yeah, we were just hanging here being having ourselves and everything, and he just zing right there.
Yeah, he just instigates everything.
Put it on my back. My shoulders are big enough. Hold on, I'm right back.
Uh-oh.
Run and hide, Kim. He's headed your way.
Got to get up the stairs, Paul. He's got to get up the stairs.
Oh, the wind's starting to whistle now. I can hear it in the door whistling.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's been horribly windy all the time here lately. It's driving me freaking bonkers. The worst part of it is you stand in that wind, you gotta wear a winter jacket. And if you catch a cold, then you're gonna be sitting there paranoid for about a week, wondering, oh no, do I have that virus or something? You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be freaking out.
I was just looking around for one of my checkbooks there. I gotta make a note for my bills today.
Just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, the last night was pretty cool. The Corey Mantle made up those maps. You can make up maps and all that there. 18 killed? Oh no.
Yeah, Lenny just said that wind warnings came on the TV now. They're starting up.
Uh-oh.
John Spizzo says over 18 people killed so far by the tornadoes.
Yeah,
Wow,
on top of what we're going through now.
You serious? Dang.
When I was in Kansas, we had tornadoes. And that's the first time I ever been in a tornado. I have to admit, I was scared. And it's odd too, because I was standing there watching it and it was in the distance. It must have been about 30, 40 miles away and you could see it. And the wind was blowing in the back of me. And then all of a sudden it started blowing in the front. And then the next thing you know, I was doing this, standing there, doing it like a circle. Everybody's yelling, "Run, Kim, run." And I go, well, where the hell are you going to run to? So we went over to this girl that lived next door to my friend's house. And they had this massive pipe stuck in the ground, you know, those gigantic pipes there. It's probably about 15 feet wide. And a steel lid. And she says, "It's going to climb down in there, Kim." Like hell. When was the last time you used that damn thing there? There was spiders in there the size of my hand.
Yep.
You will if once that tornado hits.
Doesn't make any difference where you are.
It was scary. There was some guy across the road there standing on his roof putting cinder blocks on top of his tiles from there flying away. No, the house didn't land on a woman, but it was scary.
98. OK, merci. Merci beaucoup. Bye-bye.
We had 3 of them show up. Well, I was nervous. I've never been in a tornado before like that.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Just my pills cost $93, so I had to make a check for that. Well, it's better than paying $300 and something a month.
Hell yeah. Pharmaceuticals companies suck.
So Brian, when are you supposed? I heard you talking about that yesterday. Are you supposed to be moving? You said
In August, I think. That's his planned departure from the in-laws' house.
Good. Well, it looks like it's going to be a Battlefield day today, game day.
Really?
Yeah. There's not much else to do, not outside, that's for damn sure.
cornbread day today.
That's
What do you
right.
mean?
You promised cornbread
Oh, yeah. I'll make
and
it.
banana bread.
Oh, I'm not making that.
Why?
Because I don't feel like it.
But you promised Roger.
I didn't promise. I said cornbread.
You said cornbread, and he said banana bread too, and you said okay.
I'm going to go. Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Paul, stop causing trouble.
Sparky, I had to go and get the plant back up and ready to run. Oh, okay. Okay, Sparky.
Be careful, Lynn. Don't go outside.
Lynn says it's very windy now, Paul.
Yeah, I know it is.
I didn't put my car under the tempo just in case the wind blows it up or something.
Well, it won't hurt it to get wet anyways. It'll just wash all the mud that you accumulated on it. There we go.
Slapping the poly big time. Oh. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, we're supposed to get those winds also. We got winds now, but they're not that strong, but they are going to be strong. They said up to 130 kilometers an hour.
Damn.
Oh, 120 kilometers is 60 miles an hour, so it's going to be over 60 miles an hour, the winds.
Okay, JDS, you be careful out there. And keep your distance from people. I don't want to hear you've gotten sick.
Okay,
At our
JDS.
age, you're going to get in trouble.
Okay, Jack Sparky. You have a good, safe day today.
Be careful there, Sparky.
Yeah, so very hard to pull my punches. I figure it gets physical like that. It's a good time to leave. Okay. I understand, man. Yeah.
Wow, there we go.
John, I want to, whatever you're on, JDS. I have a post on Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I hear fire trucks, ambulance.
Ambulance? No, girl, they're not coming to get you. No. She's looking at me. What the fuck was that?
Ambulance tearing down the highway.
Okay. Ray, you hear that, any girl? Sirens? Yeah. Because our ambulances are stationed in Drummondville. It takes about 25 minutes for an ambulance to get up to here.
Found a Fly Sky receiver.
Okay.
I wonder where I got that from. It's brand new.
Everybody, check out everybody's channel. And don't forget to hit that like button on the way in and way out.
Sure has, John. You notice the pollution index has gone way down, which is a good thing. It gives Mother Nature a chance to heal.
It's true, John. Yeah.
There's not a lot of people on today. What's up with that?
A lot of people probably out shopping or whatever, getting ready for the big storms. On the East Coast, it's just a line of thunderstorms and all kinds of mess.
Right. Yeah, probably a lot of people's internets are out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger, you getting off at noon today?
Yep.
Okay, because we want to give Kim plenty of time to make them cornbread muffins.
It takes
and I have a feeling Paul's going to go and have his nap.
It takes about 5 or 10 minutes for that, and then how long does it take you to make the banana bread, Kim?
Oof. It takes only a few minutes to make it, but it takes an hour to cook it.
There you go. That's not a lot of time. Hour goes by just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Roger's been live streaming since 9 o'clock. That's 3 hours at noon.
And?
So you could make 3 batches of banana bread and cornbread muffins.
What the hell am I going to do with 3 cornbread? Or 3 banana bread?
Freeze them and pull them out and eat them. Nuke them.
Our freezer's pretty full right now with all the meat I bought lately.
Yeah, but Roger's the only one that eats banana bread. I don't eat it.
So in like 2 hours, we should all seek some cornbread and some banana bread.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, in fact, Roger could come back on here in 2 hours and show everybody his bounty of cornbread muffins and banana bread.
Well, I could just pull up a YouTube video I have on my channel of made banana bread.
Well, John Spizzo says you could do cornbread muffin baking live.
Oh my God.
Oh, excuse me.
My. Actually,
Damn.
Roger, that nappy time live doesn't sound bad.
And what time did you get up this morning, Mr. Paul?
6 o'clock.
Oh my God.
And you?
Well, I woke up around 6 o'clock and the stinking birds out there were chirping their head off. I left my damn window open and they wouldn't shut the hell up. And
I hear them.
oh, they're just chirping away out there.
That's because they want Kim to come up in the tree and play.
Or throw some bread outdoors or bird seed or
Or just plain old, just climb the tree with them, you know?
Not in this wind. Freaking trees are doing this.
Cooking with Salty. There you go. New YouTube channel.
Then. See, you're encouraging Lynn.
Good morning. Herman is in the house.
Hey, Herman. How you doing? Morning, morning.
You made it just in time, Herman, to place your orders with Kim, the magic chef.
Yeah.
Got some music for you to dance.
Hey,
Hey,
John.
John Bernardo.
Welcome back.
Uh-oh.
Had to sneeze.
How you doing there, Herman? Hope you're
Hey,
doing
Herman.
good.
Hi,
What you
Lynn.
doing? How's it going?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Cool. You
Hey,
look
man.
all right.
Yeah, just get some work done in the shop and hopefully call it another early day today.
You mean for the shop or for the live stream?
For the shop.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys live stream all day, but
Well, they're going to switch over to Kim's cooking channel here after Roger.
Oh, geez. Him and his corn muffins and banana bread.
yeah.
I'll be getting off at noon today, John.
Okay. Yeah, I figured I'd come back on. I had time. I just got off the phone and
Okay.
I finished doing what I needed to do over there. I'm just saying hi to everyone.
You got bad weather at your end, John?
Oh my God, do we have bad weather?
Really?
Yep, bad. Bad weather. High wind. They're expecting power outages, but
Oh, geez.
just not yet.
I mean, being housebound and then you lose your power, that's got to suck. Because what else is there to do?
Hey, Herman.
So right now the wind's blowing, hey Herman, so hard it's hitting the window on this side, which it never does.
Morning.
And it's
Morning.
creaking the whole building. How's it going, Herman? Everybody good?
Yeah,
Can be expected?
yeah, can't complain.
That's what I like.
How you been keeping yourself, Herman?
I'm good, I can't
Yeah.
I'm stuck here in the house, I do
Oh.
go out, when I have to, or
Yeah.
when I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it windy there now, Herman?
I haven't gone outside, I haven't really checked, but it was yesterday. It's raining. Let me see what it says here.
I
No,
know it's supposed to be nice here tomorrow, but yeah, very high winds again.
now that can't be right.
What's it say?
That can't be right nowhere. I don't know. Well, I have UAV set for to give me at the reading at 300 feet, and it's saying that the wind at 300 feet is blowing at 50 miles an hour,
That's about right.
gusting to 101.
Yep.
damn.
That's about right.
That's what we have right now at 150 feet. And it's definitely doing that because there is stuff across the street blowing away, and it's amazing.
I don't know. The other night I heard the wind howling out there, and it wasn't even that bad.
Right? It's actually howling here. I was explaining this morning, it's hitting at a different direction on my garage doors, and they come down and they have these big lip seals on them. For the first time, it's blowing against the door and pushing them in just enough so them lip seals start flapping. And I haven't done it again, but it's done it once since I was over there, and I'd like to catch it again on video just to show everybody. It makes a god-awful noise. And I have a big exhaust fan, and it opens up the fins on it, which is rare, and starts spinning the fan, you know?
Huh?
Blows the front door open, too.
Man, this, these winds have been constant for like a couple of weeks here. It's insane. It's aggravating. You can't do anything outside.
Well, we did have some days that were pretty good. I'm learning how to manipulate this UAV forecast.
Now, is that the free version or the paid one?
The free version.
Yeah.
It gives me enough information.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't know anyone that's bought it yet, so I don't know what the benefits are.
I think we'll be paying for all of them pretty soon.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Fortunately, I think you're right.
Hey, TCM, how you doing?
No, because when I've done research on the UTM providers,
Yep.
yeah, things like air map and them keep coming up.
Right.
So, I think eventually we'll be paying for all of them.
You betcha. I think you're right. We're going to be paying for a lot of stuff.
Well, we do already.
Oh.
Have you ever looked at your cell phone bill?
I'm spoiled with my cell phone, but I get it on the other end. It's $47 a month for my cell phone, unlimited everything. But I did it through Comcast. So my Comcast bill is stupid.
Because when you look at
the best thing I ever did was I was paying $130 something plus taxes through Verizon because it's a business line, but they don't charge you anything more because it's a business phone on Comcast. It's just a straight $47 a month with taxes.
Like, take your phone there when you said you was at Verizon. If you look at the bill, it'll show you what you pay a month. Then it'll show you your taxes, and then it's like just for showing up.
Yeah.
Because he needed a cell phone.
Yeah.
Because it's the state that he lives in, and the city needs some money off of him too.
Yeah.
And then the county needs some money, and then electricity tax, and then they'll just start throwing in all these other taxes and stuff in there.
It's like the electric bill that I got overwhelmed with because I've been spoiled having Westfield Gas and Light. And then my nephew moving out of Westfield just outside, and he has to go with Eversource. They're the only ones around besides, there's no other power company you can get. Eversource, or if you live in Westfield, you get Westfield Power. He pays, say it's $30 a month. It's fictitious. $30 a month for his power consumption. But yet his bill is $250.
Right.
The rest of it is all line charges, get the power there.
You know what's funny about that? That those people who charge for like utilities, they actually charge you for what work the cables are doing, and the pipelines, what the pipelines and the cables are doing.
I know it.
Like they're charging you for delivery of this service.
Yep.
And the wire is actually bringing you the electricity.
Yep.
They don't have a guy down there bringing it to you.
Oh shit, William, that sucks, man. Newfound Drone Production lost his wallet on a 40-kilometer ride yesterday.
bicycle ride or motorcycle
Yeah.
ride or
Bicycle ride.
yeah, that'll do it.
Electric bike.
Ah, electric bike.
What, it fell out of his pocket?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's gotta suck.
Yep. So I got one guy down, and I'm waiting for. I'm hoping he doesn't have anything, but he's kind of being an idiot about telling us stuff. So, like, I'm prying into his personal life. It's like, dude, you've been around us for weeks. You need to tell us if you got tested or not tested, and stop. It's not personal. It's don't be an ass. You got to tell us if you're contaminated with the virus or not.
He doesn't want to tell you?
No. Well, are your daughters? They're in the healthcare. They would have got tested. Well, they got tested. Well, what was their result? Well, one of them came back negative. Well, what about the other one? Oh, I guess we're still waiting. I go, you're being so nonchalant. You got a lot of other people's lives.
I send them home. I
did send him home. Sent him home last week. He texted me this morning and says, I'm going to self-quarantine for 14 days. I said, that's fine. Do you have it or not? Because I know you know, all your kids have been tested and your wife's been tested. So I don't care if you don't have it. You're still going to stay home for 14 days. You're still going to get paid because you're sick. But that's going to determine if I need to send everybody home in quarantine, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the fact of the matter is that he said to you he's going to self-quarantine. I don't think he voluntarily said that.
He did. He's voluntarily doing
Well,
it.
he voluntarily told you that, but somebody else told him something else.
Yeah, the news.
Yeah.
I'd like to know for sure if he's really.
Or one of the other daughters tested positive, but he doesn't want to.
He'd have to tell us if he tested positive. You have to tell people if you test positive. I mean, it's not like I'm infringing on his rights.
I don't know of any law that says you have to tell anybody. That's the big discussion now nationwide about whether or not they want to put up a grid that shows you where people are.
That's the government doing that and tracking you. We're talking about
common sense.
Friends, for Christ's sakes. We all been together for 20 freaking years. Just tell me if you got.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, John, the fact that he's not thinking about you and the rest of you like you're thinking about him is just disturbing.
Well, that's what I mean. It's unnerving that people think that way. We've been working side by side for 20 years. He knows everything about me. I know everything about him. I know all sorts of personal stuff about his family and all that. You mean to tell me you're not going to tell me if you test? You're still going to stay home for 14 days. I don't care. But I'm worried about everybody else in the shop at this point and people coming in. We're isolated against everybody, and we Lysol down the cars before we get in them and after we're out of it, you know. And I'm getting low on all that kind of cleaning stuff where we wipe with these things, wipe down the steering wheel, anything we touch. We have masks on now in there. They have gloves on in there. But really, you're not going to tell me if you got tested or if someone in your family got tested positive. I'm not the government. I'm not going to be tracking your every move.
He should tell you.
He should tell me. Plain and simple. I don't care if there's a law or not.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that you're working side by side with, if he comes down with something that's transmittable, you think he would tell you.
Yeah.
That's how it gets spread.
So when
that person
people
doesn't
think
tell that person.
Like Paul is saying, people think like that. How are you going to know?
That's it. It's not like you have venereal disease and you want to keep.
That's the thing. I'm not going to pull out your pecker and start,
That's a
little different. This is just coughing next to me. We were in the car the other day driving around, right? I had to drive him down to the store and all that stuff. And then 3 days later, he starts to get a cold and everything. You know, his daughter's been sick for weeks. He didn't really tell us. Till after they got tested, and one of them came back negative. So what do you think, Herman? You think people
even if he turned around and gave you a mild case of a cold or something, you're still going to be paranoid. Is it a cold or is it more than a cold?
Well, you know,
What do you think, Herman? If you're
Most-
working with an electrician,
Now,
side
so
by
this
side.
this is what I was going to tell you. Most people, right, for years before this even came about, you would go home, you would get your kids from school. Your kids have been touching each other at school,
oh yeah,
sneezing and coughing on each other. Then you'd bring it to work and give it to me, and nobody cared.
right.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was always leery of that from then.
Yeah, always.
'Cause I was
Okay,
a guy that
kids are
never
sick.
got sick.
Yeah,
And if I got a cold, it was either because,
your kids.
well, no, one of those guys at work brought it to work
Well, that's what I meant.
because they picked it up from their kids.
Right, from their kids, I should have said. Not your kids, but as you're talking to the
So-
employee.
I mean, with something like this, you know,
We should all be quiet
it's
about
it's so crazy right now that the simple post-nasal drip causes a cough. People will be like, "Oh,
it. Right, right.
you know."
You can get beat up for that.
The simple cough or sneeze now has got everybody on high alert.
Yeah, you see it if you're out somewhere. Everyone's 6 feet apart and everything. Someone sneezes, everyone stops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's E.F. Hutton is speaking.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
Val's-
if
Val's,
these-
Val's daughter went to the store yesterday, wasn't it, Roger? And
Uh-huh.
she had a mask on and everything, and she happened to sneeze. She's got allergies. She sneezed, and immediately she was removed from the store.
At least she had a mask on and everything, because
Yeah.
that prevents you from, or it tries to prevent you from
But she
blowing
didn't.
that out.
She was not allowed to finish her shopping. Out now. Out now.
That's surprising.
wow.
That is over the top, but if you have a mask on and everything and you cover yourself like you're supposed to, sure.
You would think it'd be okay if she had the mask, but
That's the whole purpose of having the mask on if you're sick, is so it doesn't spread.
Yeah.
People are scared.
Well, of course they're scared. But getting back to this point, Herman,
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. With this high alert, I think that if you have it, you should protect other people from it, and
well, that's what I'm saying.
you should take care of yourself. Shit,
Right.
You shouldn't.
Right.
You shouldn't want to be out where you can pass it on to other people.
Right. I found out he was sick. I'm like, okay, go home. Well, it's either I sit home or I sit here. Or I'm like, right. So go home.
So hold on, the guy is admitting to you that he doesn't do any work.
Right. Well, there was no work to be done. I've been paying everybody for weeks with no work.
Hey, Val.
But I'm
How you
almost
doing?
out of all the money for that. So
Hey,
you
Val.
can only do so much.
Well,
Hi, Val.
You know, you can only do so much for them, but everyone's saying, well, the government said you have to pay us. I go, I don't have any money to pay you from the government yet that they're talking about. I don't think you understand. It's not
mhm.
that I have to pay you. I could put you all on unemployment. I'm making the sacrifice to keep you guys employed.
Mhm.
I don't want to lay you off. It's not the best thing in the world to get laid off right
Now, no.
now. Hey, Val. So,
Hey, I came on because I was a little concerned. I woke up and I turned on Roger's channel, and all I hear is something about John
Yeah.
Donato's pecker. What were you talking about? And I came on to tell you guys what.
great.
That's not that kind of channel.
I gotta go for 1 minute. I got a person on the phone.
Okay.
I'll be right. I'll be right back. What was that, Val? I missed what you were saying.
I'll talk about your pecker.
She
I
got
better go
upset.
on there and tell him, be good.
That works good. I have no problems with that. Not yet, anyway. I'm not that
Hey,
old.
Curtis.
I'll be right back. Got to take this call. I
Okay, John.
just trying to get it. And you're in the healthcare and stuff. If somebody gets it, do you think they should notify your work, the people they work with, or do you think they should just keep it quiet to themselves?
My understanding is they're supposed to tell you. It's part of all this stuff.
Well, according to Paul, there's no law yet, but you think it's just common
Common
sense.
sense. Yep.
Call the CDC in your area and ask them is it something that they have to do?
They say yes, by the way, because I went to their website and please notify everybody that you've been in contact with and everything. And it's
Yeah,
right on
then
the
I
front
would,
page.
I would make sure I talked to them and said,
True,
I
Roland.
believe he's tested, he's probably tested positive, but he is refusing to tell us.
Well, I don't know if he's been tested or not. I know one of his daughters that works at a nursing home definitely was tested and she came back negative, but I told him, I said, with all the negative results here, let's see what your other daughter's is. Stay home, he's sick, so he's going to quarantine himself for 14 days. I said, whatever, that's fine, but I need to know if you test positive or anyone in your family does,
Yes.
but doesn't seem to want to give me that information. I said, I could care less if you just have a cold. We want you to stay home and you're going to get paid. That's not what it's about. It's about
Right.
everybody else's safety and all the people's cars you've been in. And but all right,
I think they're just really basically afraid of the stigma of having it and then what that means, but it doesn't mean anything. The fact is that they have it and they get through it really well. They're one of the luckier ones because now they have the antibodies.
all right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, Desmond says COVID-19 is a reportable disease. He must tell you if he's tested positive. See, that's my understanding too.
True, Roland.
No,
you can't
Rigger,
hide
I
something
never
like that.
cared about that part. You know, the flu's still just the flu. This is a little bit different. This would kill me. Yeah,
Well, and the other thing that I find astounding to me is at any time you can go on any site on social media and you'll find people that are espousing the fact that this is all just a scare. This isn't really happening. This is a government plot, conspiracy.
Yep.
And it's like, what the hell, you know?
It's like
It's
flat world.
what they believe.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess people want to believe that the government would go crazy over a virus that was just the flu, right? Would wreck our economy and do all that. But that's worldwide. It must be. It's a little bit different when you have whole institutions, like our healthcare, like for older people, and a lot of the people are dying and people aren't showing up to work because they're all, it's more, Rigger. It just is. I'm sorry. You know, I don't like arguing with you, but it is more. I'm sorry. It just is. I have to be the voice of reason here.
So how did you went pretty good, your program went pretty good last night, Val? The game night?
It was so much fun, Roger. I flew really good, I think. Well, that's no, it's not Val. Yes, it is. It is. I'm sorry. It is. It's more. It's more. So, yeah, I had so much fun.
Yeah, it was good. Those are nice. Those are nice tracks that Corey did.
Yeah, Corey went in and redid a couple of the tracks, put more stuff in them, hid little cones all over to signify like Easter eggs. It was really, really cute. I didn't know you could do that. It was a lot of fun. Hey, Herman. Hey, Paul.
Hi, Val.
So it was fun.
Yeah, it was good. Everybody had a good time. We were flying well. Distorted, a crazy flyer. He's really good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, that's why I didn't go online last night. I just turned off my computer so Kim could have all the bandwidth there so I wouldn't have any problems. She was able
Yeah,
to-
he didn't have any problems at all. It went pretty good.
Yeah.
What kind of weather you got down there, Val?
Man, looks cold.
Is it
It
windy
got
there?
cold last night. 2 days ago, I was thinking I'm going to have to turn the air conditioner on soon because I like it to stay right at 70. Oh, yeah, Tim, you had terrible weather, though. And then it got really cold. It's like in the 50s. And at night it's down in the 30s.
Everybody's has high winds and it's raining like crazy and the winds are just.
It's warm out now here because of the weather, but tomorrow we're supposed to go down to a deep freeze tonight and tomorrow. But we're supposed to have the high winds again tomorrow.
Desmond, nice. So, did everyone have a fun Easter?
Very quiet one.
Did you?
Nothing much going on.
Before I went on the show, I got to be with all of my kids. So they came on a Zoom meeting with my dad and my sister, and we all had our Thanksgiving online. So it was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Did you do an Easter egg hunt?
No, I told him I hit him and to come over. Come on over. Yeah, so everyone is pretty much doing the stay at home, really staying on top of that. So we're all doing pretty good. It went live, Nomad. Nice. So it was nice. It was a good Easter for what it was.
Okay.
And the Pope went on live.
Ooh.
And did church services.
Uh-huh.
I decided not to break the tradition and not watch. I usually don't do church on Easter.
Decided to not break the. Okay, I got you.
But I thought it was wonderful that he was able to do that.
Uh-huh.
So.
What everybody else do? I was here in the house.
Were you? How is it there?
Where? In my house?
No, out about your area where you live. How's everyone doing out there?
I mean, for the most part, everybody's okay. I mean, most people are off the streets. Few of the businesses are open. All of the stores that are pretty much open. Supermarket, that's pretty much open. Everything is. The first week it was business as usual.
Right.
The first week it was business as usual. Then after the second week they chained up the park. So you can't go in the park. I guess they did that to stop the people were taking their kids in the park and playing, and guys are playing basketball. So they started taking down all of the rims in the park.
Ooh.
Stop them from doing it.
Yeah.
The parks people were right there in the park, and everybody was having a good old time. I mean, they talked about quarantine, and this man is in the park, and he's playing on the thing with the kids and other people's children. I'm like, this is crazy. So,
Hey, Rigger, you're okay. It's just it's a difference of opinion, and it's all right. You can think differently. Of course, this isn't my channel. I'll let Roger say that, but just hang in there, babe. We still love you. You don't have to think like me.
okay.
Yeah, I think here I'm able to drive around with no traffic.
Yeah, here too.
That's been nice.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's got to be unusual.
You gotta find the sunshine, huh?
That's got to be unusual for New York. There's a lot of traffic in New York.
I'm loving it with these people off the street.
Yeah. I went for a drive the other day just to get out, and I gotta say it was nice not to have all that.
I'm thinking about finding a way they could keep this up.
Yeah, I think things are changing now and just a little bit different than most things. So, yeah.
I can get to where I need to get to.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see, I think I have so much work in my backyard, so I'm starting to get all that done. So I'm thinking there's, as much as it's, I don't want to say I'm glad it's here. And there are some things that are okay.
Mm-hmm.
I drift someone away. I cannot stand the BS around me. That's all it does. But now I'm able to get it. So I'm going to go out with my chainsaw and work on my cherry tree today.
Okay.
I have to take my dog to the vet. So when I take him to the vet, I have to drive up because I had to call and make sure I still had my appointment. And I have him on his leash. And I guess they'll put their leash on. I'll take my leash off or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll take him in. And I guess maybe they'll disinfect him. I don't know how that works. I'll wear my mask.
The dog?
Huh?
The dog?
No, the dog won't wear a mask. I was going to make him one because I thought it'd be cute, but then I thought he'd eat it. I'm not going to do it.
No, you said disinfectant. You talking about the dog? The only disinfectant?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. If I had some and I'm coughing, coughing on my dog, wouldn't he end up with it on him? Though he doesn't have it?
Possibly.
See, I don't know how that works.
We don't know.
Yeah, because that's the same way colds get passed around.
Right?
Yeah.
So they're going to take him in and then look at his ears, flipping ears again, give him his rabies shot since he's decided to carry dead squirrels around and do all that.
You're not allowed to carry dead squirrels around?
No, I don't. I think squirrels can get rabies.
They can.
Everything can get rabies.
Yeah. So I'm taking him in this Monday. Next Monday, I take Lillian. And then my son's coming to get Double Dog, and he's taking him later. So everybody is going to go get their rabies shots. Everyone is asking Val, right? Yeah, I don't know. See, but they're going to have, I have to get it done. And I wish it wasn't during this time. I wish I'd known and taken them all in, in the fall, but I didn't. So now there we go.
I see it like this. Anything that you're worried about droplets or whatever from coughing, sneezing, whatever, falling on it, whatever it falls on it, if it can be, whatever the time period is to contract it, if you coughed or sneezed all over the damn dog, not only would he move from you, but it could be on his hair, just like it could be on yours.
Yeah, but they hate me taking Clorox and wiping them down.
Hold on a minute there. I was just reading what Manamana was saying. Animals can't get the transmitted virus. Manamana, if you check the news out lately, 3 tigers in a zoo. I can't remember if it's in Michigan or in New York. Got the virus.
You know what? I think we're going to find that something was up with that.
What, with the tiger?
Yes. I don't think the guy just had COVID and they got it. I think something happened. I'm just saying.
Ooh, kinky.
The one of the trainers at the zoo had the virus.
I don't think so, Val.
He was the one taking care of the tigers.
Yeah, I think he did something to the tigers. I'm pretty sure. And because I think it's probably true.
Only in your head. Have you ever seen the size of the paw on a tiger?
Yeah, oh yeah.
He didn't do anything to that tiger. And walk out of there? No.
Oh my God. You say that. I don't know. I'm not saying it was sexual. I don't know where boys go. I'm just saying he did something.
I didn't say you said it was.
I'm-
I didn't say you said it
He
was.
did something. I don't know what it was. Maybe, in his mouth or something. I don't know. He did something.
He was kissing the tiger.
No, or shot him with his blood or something. He did something. Something happened. That tiger's just not sitting. He's a trainer training the cat. He's not up there going, oh. Where did he get so close to that tiger?
In feeding him, if you have it, you're coughing, you're sneezing, you're handling his food bowl, his food, you've given him water. You're going.
Everyone's doing that with their dogs and their cats every day, and they're not getting COVID. That's all I'm saying.
Ranger.
Yeah, but Val, they're not spending any resources testing people's pets either, because the CDC came out and said if you have COVID, you need to isolate your pets away from you. Why did they do that?
Because they don't know. They really don't know.
Exactly. Nobody knows.
So I'm keeping my pets with me.
Okay, check out that link here, guys. I just posted.
I don't see a link.
I don't see a link either. Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
there it goes. National
Geographic. Ooh, we're going to have fun.
Hold on, tiger test. Okay, so we're gonna see what the guy did to the tiger.
Ooh, I don't know.
See, you're not up there. You're not out there getting close enough to that tiger. That guy did something.
Mia.
Double dog, quiet.
Mia agrees with me. She's going,
Oh, it's
yeah.
Mia? I thought it was double dog. Okay.
Uh-oh, she saw a
Fingers are too
squirrel.
big. He can barely type.
It was a squirrel, right, Paul?
It's her Uncle Tim just pulled in.
What are you doing, Kim? I couldn't find my glasses today. I have to go to the dollar store and get more glasses, but I don't want to go. All my glasses. I think because they're $1, they're all breaking.
They're all disappearing. They disintegrate.
Like, look, this I have just one, but not the other.
You gotta get the $3 ones.
Yeah.
They last a
No. No, he can't text. His fingers are too big. He can barely type.
Ooh.
What the hell is that?
It's simple. If cat lung tissue is vulnerable. See, he had to get it down into his cat tissues.
It's a pork chop burger. A breaded pork
It's
chop.
an Arby's fish sandwich.
Ooh.
Wow, I didn't know they had the big fish sandwiches still
Oh,
out.
they got the big fish sandwich. Oh, yeah.
Okay. You know what? Hardee's. You remember Hardee's when they were out? They used to have a huge fish sandwich.
Yep.
Glasses cheap and they last well. Okay, I'll look it up, Desmond.
Now what happened?
That's what's gonna. Oh God, Manamana is worried about the mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, they go and they get someone COVID, and you know what? I'm not going to worry about that because it goes too deep for my brain.
But the mosquitoes and what's going on.
These are the mosquitoes.
That's okay, man.
Yeah, we can't think about that. That just messes me up. Sorry to toss the F word out, Roger. Oh my God.
Oh, here comes
Yeah,
the
I'm
victory.
still trying to come to terms with the fact. Hey, Herman,
Wasn't
has
it?
the fact that they don't have it where you can go to someone's channel easily on your live streams, is that been a problem yet for you guys?
No, because I mean, the only problem I have with it is when you get, there's people that come in the chat that are new, and you don't know who they are, and you gotta now go and open another window and start copying and pasting.
Yeah. Then you gotta do 20 pages before finding the guy or whatever.
You know.
Yeah, Manamana came on as Muppet Man yesterday, and I didn't realize it was Manamana. And I did that second page thing, thinking I'll just scroll down a little bit and find out. And couldn't find it. Could not find it. Evidently, people like the name Muppet Man, and a lot of them have it. So I just couldn't find it at all. I was scrolling through Muppets and all kinds of crap.
I think I think the system's not going to give trolls any chance to troll anymore. They'll get bounced immediately because there's nothing else you can do.
Right. Right. And yesterday I had to tell a couple, unless someone's vouching for you, I can't rent you because I don't know who you are. It's going to take a while. And Kim was able to say, oh, I know this person. They're good. There's no problem. We've known them for a long time. So I was like, okay. But
you got to go on your channel. They support your channel. Then you go and find them and you support them back.
See, I can use Muppet Man in Post-it link. I already wrenched you, so you're okay. Makes it harder to mod properly and quickly. Yeah. So it's going to change. I'm going to start telling people, we're not going to mod everyone anymore. I can't check the channels when I'm on the air. Between paying attention to the chat and paying attention to what people are writing, like today I'm reading what everyone's saying. I'm glad you have a Hardee's there. We don't have them anymore, but it's just too much. And now I'm going to be searching. No, I can't do it all. John DiNardo.
Hey, John, welcome back.
Thanks. There was a customer that wants a truck. Wants to buy a truck. I said, all right, as soon as all this stuff, what stuff? What do you mean? I can't buy a truck? I'm like, you can. You want to Dodge, 4,500 or 550. I said, right now we can't really get anything per se because we got. Well, what do you mean? What's going on? I'm like, oh, okay.
There you go.
I guess they don't know what's going on.
Television.
Huh?
Maybe he doesn't watch television.
Or listen to the radio.
No, none of it.
Or anything.
He's living under a rock.
He got out from under that rock this morning and he decided
I need a truck.
I just spent all that time on the phone with him and you have it narrowed down. I said in a couple of weeks when things start to open back up again and all that, and I can go to an auction and stuff. Actually, oh, okay. Well, why is there something going on where it's bothering the auctions or something? I'm like, no. Right now they're just taking a little break, and I'm all done explaining stuff to people. So, no,
yeah,
on break a little bit. We're gonna see what happens here and. Couple of weeks I'll get you some pricing on cars or trucks. He specifically wants a Dodge 4,500 or 5,500. A couple of years old. But I get that a lot. People will walk in the office and Lisa's like, oh, she's got gloves on and a mask and everything. Just set the keys on the desk and step back a little bit. And why? What's going on? Is there something wrong? No.
All is good.
Spray your keys with this stuff. Why are you spraying?
I'm going to be about ready to close down, though, guys.
Okay.
Oh, you're closing down.
Guys, if you forgot to hit the like, go ahead and hit it before he goes off the air. Makes it a little more difficult after he's gone off. So go ahead and hit the like.
Hey,
there's Paul.
And don't forget tonight you got PMS Studio B.
Oh, I was going to say, I do not have
PMS
anymore.
PMS.
I can probably make
the Paul Murray Show.
Studio B tonight. I can probably make
good. Looking forward to whoever can join us at Studio B. Right?
Are you going to be there, Herman?
What happened?
You're going to be at Studio B tonight?
Herman's at Studio B. He and Lawrence and anybody else. And
I think I got to go out at 4 o'clock.
Hey, Kim.
I got to go stick a stick in my eye at 4.
Hey, Kim, what time are you and Val doing the cooking show on the corn muffins and the banana bread?
We are not. But I will tell you at 5 o'clock, which will be 3 for me. I will be having my dog at the vet.
You're gonna what?
I take my dog to the vet. I'll be outside in the parking lot.
Well, Kim was planning on you being there for his show, his baking show today.
Oh, sorry, Kim.
I'm staring out the window saying,
I
what?
have PMS and followed around.
Lynn. Good one, Lynn.
Yeah, I don't go on until tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Val's Life, and then it's game night.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Take care in the chat. Be safe.
Everybody.
Thank you for everything.
So Roger,
Mhm.
Val says she's not going on tonight, right?
It's tomorrow night.
Okay, so tonight is after my show is your show again?
No, tonight I'm break.
No, tonight is all of his programs come on.
But they're all reruns by now.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
No, ghosts don't get COVID-19. He can
Say bye to everybody in the chat, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Roger wants
Bye,
to exit.
Desmond. Bye, Lynn. Nomad.
Roger wants
Hey,
to exit
dude.
stage left.
Rulin. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Mana.
Bye, Roland. I didn't get to say hi and bye to you. See you.
See you guys later.